Wow.
Parity. I was called months ago.
Yeah.
And asked, can you please go to Parity and pray and have a meeting? I said, why? The person said to me that the Prime Minister is seeking to capture and take Parity, and I need to go down there and pray. I said, I ain't going nowhere, because the people, if I go down there and tell them, they probably run me away and say, go away, we'll have our one day. So I didn't go. I was asked to go. I was told. I was begged. Not only that, I was told Parity. I was called months ago.
Yeah.
And asked, can you please go to Parity and pray and have a meeting? I said, why? The person said to me that the Prime Minister is seeking to capture and take Parity, and I need to go down there and pray. I said, I ain't going nowhere, because the people, if I go down there and tell them, they probably run me away and say, go away, we'll have our one day. So I didn't go. I was asked to go. I was told. I was begged. Not only that, I was told that they moved some images and some stuff, and they went between that area and Black River and buried and planted some images and idols. And it was of the view that as they continue to use marine witchcraft and Egyptian force to trap, to hold the people silent ransom.
Yes.
That things were moved from Kingston to Parity,
Yeah.
to that region, the Black River, and buried and planted to control and to hold. Don't be surprised that even though the people try to rebel and try to defend their land, that they will be booted off, moved off, shoved off, pushed off, because they might talk now, but there is a power, and there is a force. So when I was told to go to Parity, I need to go there, I didn't go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's your brother BOLO V&R in space again. Now, in terms of this conversation, it's the first time I'm actually listening to it, but I was told that, man, the pastor was going in. So I have to add him to the Peter Chambers exclusive as well. And you know, I always cover
Lorena, what's up?
men and women of God, especially him, Pastor Peter Chambers,
Paula Sadler.
right? Now, somebody, I was talking to Pastor Peter Chambers this morning. Before I go to that, what he just said about Parity and the Prime Minister, even though the people are talking saying they're going to do this and do that, and the persons
Thank you,
in
Paula.
that space, they say that
I am.
And they say they are.
Why Lorena, me there, you know. Me not too good, you know. But me alright. You know. The computer, my baby charger now work, so I have to use my phone right now. So I'm kinda limited, but and then moreover I have to wait till Monday before me can get a charger feed, so that make me worse. I do my best. See that? I do my best. I try to fix it, but you see that part there? You see it? See that? It not charge the computer. Not come out there. And that pisses me off. You know? That pisses me off. So yeah. But and that's why I was supposed to be live an hour ago. But I was trying to fix this. But no luck. No luck whatsoever. But let's continue. Let's continue. All the things are going in the news.
Witchcraft, I want to advise them. The powers and principalities that are being used. No, front the police, turn to Christ. I would advise it. Alright?
they would not believe because they don't believe.
Let's continue.
And I could have told the nation, but they would not believe. They would not believe because they don't believe whatever we say.
You don't believe
So
in
I didn't
God's
say
word, you
nothing.
know?
But now everything is revealed. But also, man of God, when we told the nation that the hurricane Melissa was taken over, redirected and controlled to go through that region, who can now say we're conspired, hysteria, whatever the word is?
Maybe.
Are we not right?
How
Are we not right to say that just before the hurricane, they built a Kentucky Fried Chicken place? After the hurricane, just before the hurricane, the leader of the nation announced that this area has been selected for smart city. Just before the hurricane. Yes. Now, just after the hurricane, the only building seems to have divine or satanic protection is the KFC that was newly built. Everything else around it, the churches, everything flattened. But the KFC remained open just days after the hurricane. Smart KFC, could it be? But the KFC was used as a political food outlet to supply Kentucky to the affected people by the politicians. Yes. Was an example of resilience, as the Prime Minister always uses those words. We need to build resilience. The Kentucky was resilient against the Category 5 storm. And it became the food outlet of Black River.
My God.
Then we understand who owned the KFC. The woman in the chair. Next of kin. Then we understand now.
Want to hear that? The KFC were down at St. Elizabeth, the only thing where they left standing. The woman in the chair next of kin allegedly owned a KFC there. Jamaica. Them people have the people and tie up, wrap up around their finger with the witchcraft, you see. Yeah, people are talking about a party about them on witchcraft. I don't understand, say higher powers them are people I work with. And I tell you again, anybody will listen to me. And don't can say ball of free down. Don't can say anything you don't want to say. Don't render evil for evil. Don't do it. Can't say me never want, no. Turn to Christ. Can't say me never tell, no. Because if you don't, you're not going to be devoured as well here. Because Jamaica under judgment. God I watch you, you know. And God no please. God is watching us. And him send a whole heap of warning. And you see disaster come and people still stay so back and go like say everything normal. God is watching us from a distance. Let's continue.
Oh.
Monster Math presents a
The woman in the chair, ladies and gentlemen, next of kin.
That the boss, then we understand now that the boss goes down and said, I need clarity in the Black River region. And to move the fishermen to Malvern up in the hills, for the fishermen to go to farmer men and get off the seashore land. Right where the hurricane struck and devastate. Yes. Right where the hurricane struck. He said he wanted to remind me of Nabat. But remember, man of God, Prophet Mark sat here and told the nation that we have a Ahab and a Jezebel. Okay. And that Jezebel goes after the properties. Yes. Nabat vineyard.
So Jamaica.
Andrew and Nabat and Juliet only said Jezebel. Follow you know.
The persons them that think that when we call Juliet Bonus a Jezebel, no, I don't want you to be, oh, you guys are attacking women. Shut up. spiritually, thus saith the Lord, based on the actions and movements of Prime Minister and his wife, you hear the prophet. You heard the prophet. They move in the same way, ladies and gentlemen. They move in the same way. Let's continue.
So I need to ask those people who keep licking and bashing and tearing, are we wrong now? Because now we see Bible coming to play as we have prophesied. The man wants the people's vineyard, land. Isn't that biblical? That when you have a Ahab and a Jezebel, what they go after is the people's wealth of land, and that which makes the people blessed, which then reverse into drought and destruction,
famine,
where the people even moved so far away from God that they entered into a time of deadness, dryness, and it took a prophet Elijah to challenge them.
Oh yes.
Good God Almighty, I've never seen anything so clear. Remember, I told you, Jamaica, they after your property, because that spirit that these people portray are biblically the spirit of Jezebel and Ahab. They come after me. They try to isolate and kill me for speaking that truth.
Hallelujah.
What are the people saying now? That truth is becoming a reality where they want the people, and to get it, they destroy it. They manufacture, coerce, organize, and direct a Cat 5 never seen category type hurricane to ensure it did the kind of damage that was supposed to be done so that the people would be finished from their land and property. They were supposed to be wiped out. That's how wicked this evilest and these evilest powers are. They don't care about life and livelihood. They come to steal, kill, and destroy and capture. Biblically, those people and kind of folk were hated by God. They asked me, they said, why do you hate this man? I said, I don't hate the man, but what?
The spirit that Andrew Wallace, so money and Susan, the spirit that Andrew Wallace and his wife is carrying were individuals that were hated by God. Now I see why some of the people then have this energy towards Andrew Wallace, right? Because that's what the energy, him and his wife, and me too. Because sometimes we get out of character, I'm not telling a lie. Sometimes we get out of character when I watch all Parliament and see how Juliet Wallace are going, and I say, I want to know money. She just have enough energy and a spirit about her. You understand? We're just nasty. Real talk. Let's continue.
They do, God hates.
Yes.
And the prophet hates. And therefore, Jamaica, as we have documented all these events that are now happening, I don't know who can say we have never said it. Are we lying? Are we false now? Where are the defenders of the, what are they saying? We're not hearing them. As a matter of fact, no, we're hearing them. Because I heard somebody cried, I said, this will was fast. They killed me husband. Murder. Didn't we tell you?
Yep.
Reverse the order.
Sure did.
Or it's going to be death and disaster. Jamaica, are you still saying we're false prophets?
Hey.
Well, some are. But those of us who have echoed these things by the power of revelation, what are you saying? I would love to hear them. Please unblock all those people with green in their blood. I would love to unblock them and have them come on and to see if they still feel the same way. Because these people would have been literally mad.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it.
Then would I really mad? They don't ever unblock them from my page too.
It's like, the people don't know how serious this is.
Oh yes.
Have we gone so far that we are?
So 72% of the persons following me that are on TikTok right now haven't followed me. Could you guys go ahead and follow, like, and share, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not over here talking gossip or nonsense. Yeah, this message is very serious. People need to prepare. There's a lot coming. There's a lot already that has already happened. things are already in motion and set. And you know, Miss Palmer, how you doing? Spiritually, I'm telling you, there's a lot of war happening in the realm of the spirit. Based off what I've heard from multiple men and women of God. Jamaica in a serious warfare right now. Wanna see the lady where in the footage pan you see come on I just watch it a while ago. On the Glean and on CVM, the lady in a center. But the car moved down. Imagine the car up on the other side of the road. And the car come over to her. Lick her down and break the light post. And the brother just walk out. He just walk out of the car. What's up, Simple Pebbles? I saw another video probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, or maybe a month ago, in Senton again on the news, right? Or upon some social media site or something like that. Same thing again. This time it was a man, and the car fling. Yo, me say the car full force. The man across the road and stop, and I try reverse. That's one thing, ladies and gentlemen. When you're crossing the road, if a vehicle is coming, the worst thing you can do is try to go back where you're coming from. It takes up more time to go back where you're coming from. And the person that is driving, their natural reflex is to go in the direction where you are coming from to avoid you. So the best thing to do in that instance is propel forward as fast as you can. And dive out of the way or anything you can do to save your life. But don't go backward. That is not wise. More often than not, you're gonna get licked down. Whether it's a bike or whatever, may I tell you, once you run in that direction, where you are come from, any sensible driver, the first instinct is to go the way you come from to avoid you because them don't want to lick you down. So don't go back, don't reverse. It's going to take too much time, the milliseconds. We take for reverse. 100% of your viewers are still silent. Hi everybody. Let me know where you guys are watching from. TikTok, hi Curious. TikTok is saying that you guys are silent. You're not talking and not interacting. And TikTok wants you to speak and interact. You understand? Joy Barnes, how are you? Big up yourself, a moderator. Mama San in the building. Mama San say Hartford, Connecticut. Big up yourself, Mama San. Every time. The word is love. Devon Garwood. Big up yourself. Right? Watching from Hanover. Mighty God, Hanover. Curious. I'm going to come on the program and go give you some of the realities about Hanover, you know. Post Hurricane Melissa. Toronto in the building. Hi, Sassy. Toronto in the building. Yeah, man. And Sassy, if you want to join the program, you have a link here. If you want to come up right beside me on the screen on BOLO V&R clips and speak to the people, yes, I have the link. All right? Yeah, no joke. Let's continue.
That we are even making enemies of our neighbor, Cuba. Have they?
Yeah. Pebbles, Simple Pebbles asked me which side may I carry. Simple Pebbles, I will not be distracted by the World Cup. Too much is going on. And I would advise everybody else to stay locked in and start preparing on themselves. Do not be distracted by the World Cup. Something big in the realm of the spirit is coming after the World Cup here. Do not be distracted. Alright? You want to store up water, store up food, pray, repent, prepare. Pray, repent, prepare. That's it. I only thing you're supposed to focus on right now. Do not be distracted by the World Cup. All that people them about them Ghana World Cup too. Who know me sorry for? Who no actually go, who no actually there in the stadium then. Uno, Mr. Refa. Yeah, another hurricane season. I mean, listen, the prophet told us that in June, things was going to pop off. Jamaica, stay locked in here. Do not be distracted by the World Cup. I don't even watch a game. And I am a sports person. My first love is football. And what did I do? I don't even watch a game. And when we look back, I said, boy, I've changed so much. I've grown, I've matured. See Fisher, big up yourself. See Fisher say pandemic. Jamaica, be prepared for what is to come. And for what is to come, be prepared. Medicine. Have no medicine them, store up no medicine them. I talk about natural herbs. You have some people who do this for the last 10 years when I talk about, you know, we're serious, you know, we go off the grid, you know. And some white people are foreigners on channel. All them do are prepare. Them are prepare for the WW3. Them are prepare for the lockdown and survival and everything. They have them farm, they have their animal. Then drink out of copper cups. Copper. They use copper with them plants and for grow them plants. You ever see this game where they on like you that, let me see, you would be watching something and then you see ads come up with a game and you see the zombie apocalypse and them something there. Similar to them, the type of preparation there. Yeah. Obviously they can't go do all of that. Some people is so serious, they have underground bunkers in case of a nuclear type of situation. Be prepared for what is to come, and for what is to come, be prepared. Solar powered options, electricity, water. I not say me prepared, but at least me aware. I know say, yo, next time me have to deal with some things. Yo, I tell you. Good night, someone known, Libra. You think I get serious, Jamaica? Think I get serious?
Military men dropped off from the navies who are setting up satellites and all kind of stuff to spy and to listening down in Cuba. Our neighbor.
You should, your neighbor, you know, man of God.
Your neighbor, you know.
You're supposed to treat your
the
neighbor.
closest country,
Yeah.
75 miles off the coast of St. Mary and Portland.
Yes.
Is Cuba.
Your neighbor.
We are in trouble. Because if the Iranians decide that anybody who forms ally with America come against them, they're going to drop drone and bomb in their towns and cities.
My God.
Could Cuba, under the leadership of China and Russia, if push come to shove and drones start flying, could drones be dropping in Jamaica on account of our alliance and who we are sucking up to?
General himself, Prophet Mark Stewart in the building. Yeah, man, General up on the life, man. Bless up yourself, man of God. Yeah, people, the man himself is here. I feel video this. You understand? It's a rally. All about preparation, ladies and gentlemen. Think I get serious. Serious question, the man I gotta ask. Serious.
Man of God.
Yes, sir.
Could St. Mary, Portland?
In a dancehall music.
Hold on there, what that? What is? Devil is a liar.
And these areas become where are the defenders of if push come to shove?
Yes.
And drones start flying.
Right, that's
Could drones be dropping in Jamaica on account of our alliance and who we are sucking up to. Man of God.
Yes, sir.
Could St. Mary, Portland, and these areas become bombing zone if Cuba,
But they should be treating the neighbor good.
then we should be treating our neighbor Cuba.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, remember when America did attack Iran, you know? What happened to the people them that helped or was in alliance with America in the eyes of the Iranians? Everybody got bombed. There's some serious technology out there with the man them have, you know? So it's not outside the realm of possibility. You understand what I say? If Cuba was to be attacked, given what took place the other day with the warship here, you know, the Americans said what they said publicly, but how does the Cubans or the allies look at the situation? And I'm sure they have their own intelligence, because these are intelligence-driven countries. They have covert technology and individuals all over the world. Things that they call sleeper cells. All they do is report. And America do the same thing too. All they do is report. The intel gathering. You understand? So, listen, Jamaica is in a pickle, ladies and gentlemen. We're in a very, very peculiar position. All done by the leader, Andrew Wallace. On the bro God, on the bro devil. You see me? So, be prepared for anything at all happen. Anything at all. I tell you that. Anything at all can happen. And this is not no conspiracy theory. This is you common sense. And it's better, Andrea, how are you doing? It's better for you to be prepared than unprepared for any eventuality. It's just, it makes a lot of sense. And if any other neighboring countries out there, Haiti should be doing the same thing. Dominican Republic should be doing the same thing. The little small island them in the Caribbean should be doing. If it got to the worst case scenario, ladies and gentlemen, and a missile was sent, and a missile was diverted, and it dropped in a certain, this is all hypothetical, you know, and it dropped in a certain part of the ocean, and it exploded under the ground, that could cause an earthquake depending upon the impact of the actual missile. And then that could cause waves or tsunami. How great of a damage, we don't know. Isn't there areas in Jamaica, Odin, big up. Isn't there areas in Jamaica, good night Paul, isn't there areas in the ocean where them say them looking for oil? And aren't we on fault lines as well, ladies and gentlemen, in some of those parts in the ocean? So if a missile was to drop in the wrong place and it shake up a fault line under the ocean, the ripple effect, all of those fault lines are connected under the Caribbean, you know. I don't know if you guys really thinking about this, you know. Yo, may I tell you, I think can get ugly. Quick, devastating. I'm telling you, if a missile should drop because of conflict between these countries, where we not have supposed to have nothing to do with, by just being in the position that we're in, we could be in danger. Massive amount, and not just us, rest of the Caribbean as well. Like I said, there is fault lines that is connected all across the Caribbean, and near those fault lines, a lot of them have volcanic activity near them as well. You know, pretty people. And that I just have my top of my head, like thinking about it. How bad things can get. How really, really bad things can get. Think about that. Think about that.
Have the people of Jamaica been completely sold to annihilation and destruction?
My God.
If so, how are we going to survive if there's drone attacks? The other day, in my spirit, I'm reminded of the fact that Jamaica, I want to say something to you. Jamaica, Israel has the Iron Dome.
Mm-hmm.
No, hear me, Apostle. This is deep.
Yes.
And the Spirit spoke. Israel has the Iron Dome to protect them from drone attack.
Yep.
Jamaica,
We not have
Jamaica,
none. We not have none.
JDF was on fire the other day up there at camp. Jamaica, we don't have no Iron Dome.
None.
We only have Almighty God.
That is it.
Jamaica, there is no shield over the nation. We need to be careful because Israel has Iron Dome. We have none. So if the drones are sent, they're going to drop. And if they drop, Jamaica, just remember, send a message to your 1 p.m. for me and remind him that Netanyahu over in Israel is protected by the Iron Dome. And Jamaica has no Iron Dome.
None.
So if the drones fly to Jamaica, we are done for.
Fully done. Fully
Somebody
finished.
please remind your 1 p.m. that we don't have any Iron Dome to protect us. We only have Almighty God.
Oh, yes.
Nobody can say that but me, Mark Stewart. I say the things nobody say, and people said, how the hell did he come up with all of that? My spirit tells me, the realms of the spirit of the Most High speaking to me as I drove, and said, but Tan, we don't have no Iron Dome
None.
like Israel to block
What we have
and
to do?
stop the drones from coming over from Cuba.
What we have to do?
Huh?
Trouble.
We are vulnerable.
Very vulnerable.
We are very vulnerable. And Jamaica, we can hardly protect ourselves. In our own country, we are fearful. We don't have no protection. We don't have no help.
My God.
Can you imagine if they go and attack Cuba? And Cuba, from 75 miles away, it takes no time for those drones to reach Jamaica.
My God.
Remember Jamaica. Tonight, the little loudmouth preacher running the light.
Jamaica, these are very, very significant questions being asked by the man of God. And remember, these are questions. And if you remember what Iran did to the persons that were friends or, was a part of the United States allies. Well, and just sat back and did not say anything in regards to what the United States and Israel was doing. You see what happened immediately when they got hit. They hit everybody. Right now, those economies are suffering. And those were neighbors.
Yep. Very close.
Cuba, it has been already said, we don't know how serious the Russians are, but they have mentioned that, it's not going to be, Cuba is not going to be that place that you did to Venezuela. And I'm not...
And saying this and saying that, like, we heard about a Russian ship coming to Cuba recently. I got the picture from Ishmael from the TVJ Instagram post, but look at them take it down. See it there? I went searching for this post on Instagram. See there? On TVJ. That says June 11th. You can see it? June 11th. Warship. Russian warship and nuclear submarine arrive in Cuba amid rising global tension. But TVJ look like them delete this post because we don't see it again. What does that mean? Does it mean that the ship was not there? Or does it mean that somebody contacted them and say, yo, we don't want to cause panic. Do not take that down. You understand? Is that what it means? And again, I'm just asking questions, ladies and gentlemen. It's not illegal yet. Think. Let us see it again. Yeah, because let me just you probably can't read it because this flip. So I'm gonna flip it the right way. See the date here up here, sir? Up here, sir? At the yellow part. June 11. 2026. So this was a screenshot from the TVJ Instagram account, but like I said, it's not a good thing somebody screenshot it because the post is no longer there. Exactly, Kingdom Connect. The post is no longer there, so he's like, what happened? Did somebody call him and say to take it down, or was it misinformation or disinformation? Excuse me. I'm leaning more towards Sidoni. My belief is that somebody call them and tell them to take it down because they don't want to cause panic. Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards. I'm not sure. I don't have any evidence of that, but yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards. Woo, I'm gonna turn off the fan there. Fan now, doing no justice right now. Fan make me a sneeze. All right, so the next thing that I wanted to share, my good people, I was listening to Colin Bell. And you remember when the lawyer and some people that's watching me right now might have connected to Colin Bell this morning and listen. But this morning we had the lawyer that came out and talked about the $100,000 limitation and the law itself and how the police can take your money. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to listen to the lawyer for yourself, because I never know this. If you as a Jamaican have $100,000 and the police stop you and them have just suspicion alone, then can't jump something in their mind and make them believe say you are doing something illegal or you are a part of something illegal, they can take your $100,000. And that, just take it. Imagine you go about your business. Imagine your rent costs you $121,000. And I'm just throwing a figure out there. So you go for your rent money, If you go give your landlord. And obviously I gotta have more than your rent money with you. The police come, see you. So, and suspicious search, whatever, traffic stop, I don't know. Just giving a scenario out there. High extreme beauty and takes your money. Oh, you have to pay your rent. Money gone. No, you have to go to court. Show them documentation for proof say you're not using the money to do anything illegal. Jamaica, you can't make this up. This law was enacted from 2007. Apparently it was not being enforced, because if it was being enforced, then we would have heard some cries and some people are ball out. So it's not just foreigners alone, ladies and gentlemen. Only things are foreigners alone affect. No. Wanna listen to this? Unbelievable.
All right.
Did you say that you can't come over that? Because some people
No.
the thing, make it sound
Yes.
like you didn't say that.
I did not say that. I
All
did
right.
not say that. What the law really says, is that that 100,000 Jamaican dollars, which is equivalent to 645 US right now, okay? If you use a rate at 155, the customs officer cannot seize that amount.
Right.
But that's the only amount that cannot be seized.
Anything less than that.
Anything over that can be. Anything less than that cannot be. Understand?
So legally.
Yes.
And I read something about that poker law. It said the police can seize it too.
Yes, and the police do it on our streets all the time. If they find a young man who they think is suspicious and he has $120,000, $30,000, $40,000, they can seize his money.
What?
Yes.
You see, some people are mixing up this whole thing, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and don't realize that it is on the discretion of a policeman that he don't seize it if he don't seize it.
That's
Or
right.
a custom officer.
There you go. Because all they need to have is reasonable suspicion. And what is that? That's up to them.
You're a lawyer. Explain that reasonable suspicion for us.
Well, reasonable suspicion is subjective. That means it's going to be a matter of how they think, what they see, the signs that they see. So sometimes they say they see somebody sweating, they see somebody shuffling around in the car, or they see somebody shifting things on their pocket.
So Jamaica, if you have money pan your sweat, and the police then deem you sweating suspicious, they are going to take your money under the suspicion of you sweating. You just understand what I want to say. No? The level of ridiculousness is incredible. It's up to the discretion based off the law. One made that dumb legislation by Andrew Wallace and the government. How would in a power 2007? Who passed the law? Who passed the law? PMP for who passed the law, me about to know. Who passed the law? What was the thinking behind passing this law? Brother, you know, inflation gone up and them something there. $100,000 of money, you know. $200,000 is no money, you know. Me know people have them place, them shop where them go a store, go buy goods. $100,000 worth of goods and no goods. So them have more money than that from them. And them people that really have, them people with anger money, like them work and they in the street and anger money. So me I try to figure out why the law no get amended. Why that figure they no boost up and gone up. Put your 500,000, man. Put your 500,000. Worse. Good night. A Bruce Golden pass it. Hey, what's up, Blue? Blue, you need to text me, you know. You need to text me. I'm not text you. Text me on WhatsApp, you know, yeah? But what may I say? It should have be wow, turn it, mommy. Turn it, listen. Thanks. Yeah, man. No, I want it directly for me. You need to get 500,000, my G. Now tell you. At least 350. At least 350. Can you imagine as somebody that come from overseas? Like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? Listen, them say you can come with the paperwork and them something. All that is going to do, people cannot be bothered, bro. It is going to make the persons in the street that make money directly in from cash, they're going to suffer in the tourism sector. That's what's going to happen. It's a supreme negative. It don't make no sense to me, but hey, you know, the lawyer is going to be diplomatic. Listen to the lawyer. No, man.
And they call that reasonable suspicion. So it is subjective.
So you don't need
It's
no
not
evidence.
No, man, you don't need no evidence. Suspicion is exactly what it is. Suspicion.
I want you to listen to the Minister of Finance. I'm going to play a clip from the Minister of Finance. I want you to listen to it, and then you can respond.
All right.
First has to do with what has been circulating in social media about $100,000 Jamaica, whether or not we can bring that into Jamaica. And I'm here to say that that information on social media from someone who purports to be a lawyer is incorrect. Persons traveling to Jamaica can bring cash in excess of 100,000 Jamaican dollars. You have to declare if you are bringing in US 10,000 or the equivalent. You have to declare it on your Enter Jamaica electronic form when you fill that out. So then, if we're saying to you, coming into Jamaica, you can declare if you have US 10,000 or higher or equivalent, then we're also saying to you, you can bring in less than US $10,000 without declaring it. So how did this Jamaican 100,000 come into being into the conversation? It does exist in law, but it is security threshold. Or security.
Huh? Oh my God. Boy, I told you, man, you should have never tried to be Mr. What they call it, brother? What they call it, rat in a something, ladies and gentlemen, Ninja Turtle. Splinter. All of these rats in Jamaica think to them as Splinter. You know, work out. Alright? You know, work out. Stop fooling yourself. Alright? We will find you. Just like what Andrew will say. I want to not meet no judge. I want to make I want to go meet. Anyway, enough for the rat jokes, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. You notice how the finance minister a draw back. First she say, what is circulating is false. Then she say, in law. Why she never does say, in law, this is what it is. Why she say it's false? The government, they continuously spread this double talking, unclear, confusing, rhetoric out there. And them know it look bad enough because I put out a video on my platform reacting to Shula King, the comedian. He's been to Jamaica. He's at shows in Jamaica. And he said, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna make you hear what him say. This is how the Americans are thinking about this law. Timestamp 2146. I can come back to that. Shula King. Let me hear what Shula King say. Shula King, the comedian. It's a brother with me I watch for years. When I saw the video of him covering Jamaica, him covered Jamaica a lot of times now, but about this particular topic, I said, what? No, this is bad. Yo, listen to Shula King, ladies and gentlemen, on the topic that they are talking about in regards to the 100,000. Wait, oh, here it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jamaica just put out a statement that said cash, it don't have to be, it could be less than $10,000 and they can still get it. And I'm gonna tell you now, TSA, customs, them people are already bad enough. Let's not play with the Jamaicans, all right? Don't bring no cash over there. I know. But I'm saying that they already telling you, they basically telling you they fitting to steal from you.
Ooh, they basically telling you that they're fin to steal from you. This is how the Americans are looking at this situation. How do you feel, Andrew Hollis and Favour Williams? How do you feel? Counterproductive, bro. This law needs to be amended immediately. Immediately. All you're doing with this law right now, if you not enforce it, is just tell the police and the customs agency, yo, we not enforce the law right now. It's under review. Cease and desist. Put a statement out immediately. What me say? Immediately. It's always the poor man get the bitter end of the stick, Mummy have zinc and elderberry. You have zinc and elderberry. Somebody give me a remedy. Althea give me a remedy. You have elderberry? You know no zinc. So, me could play some more of True. It's a very short clip. Let me just play it. Man say, yo, listen, they telling you that they're about to take your money. They're about to rob you. Lord have mercy.
Let's not play with the Jamaicans, all right? Don't bring no cash over there.
Oh my God.
I know. But I'm saying, if they already telling you, they basically telling you they fitting to steal from you. If they got to put out this statement that nah, it ain't got to be $10,000, man. We can take anything we want. You come through here and take anything we want. 9,000, 8,000, 5,000. Bumble clock, 2,000. No, hell no. And what you going over there with $10,000 in cash? But what you finna buy? Huh? What you finna get? So don't do that. Let's not play. Don't even get in the water with that. Don't do that. Go on over there, enjoy that jerk chicken. You know what I'm saying? And dance, laugh, play, and bring your ass home.
Credit.
That's what you do.
So this is gonna push the people to lean more to credit
So what's
cards.
happening on the internet?
It's gonna push the people more to lean towards bringing credit cards. And a lot of persons that want to earn from tourists being here, they don't have credit card services. The regular man on the street. So it's going to directly affect them. Period.
Threshold.
You yourself.
So exist in law, but it is
Man, what the hell going on?
security threshold.
You yourself
So-
shuffle now?
Or security, including customs, can, if they suspect someone to be coming into Jamaica and they believe them to be carrying whatever, they can question that person. They can, investigate. And the 100,000 comes about because the law says, that's the threshold. So if somebody's coming in with less than 100,000 in their pockets, you wouldn't necessarily go after them, right, Assistant Commissioner? So that's where the 100,000 comes in. It's just for law enforcement, and it's a threshold so that they're not wasting their time pursuing somebody who's coming in with less than $100,000. So I hope that's clear.
I have a lot of problem with the statement, but go ahead and respond.
Well, I see the problems with this statement because at first she's saying that I am incorrect. And then she goes on to say that I am correct.
Damn
if you
fool.
listen to her carefully.
Damn idiot.
And she's also trying to mix up the people of Jamaica by telling them about the $10,000 first, as if that is an issue. The 10,000 US that you declare on the customs form is not an issue. There is no problem there. That $10,000, the form says, I am taking in 10,000 US dollars or its equivalent, and you are to tick yes or no. That is not a problem. You are declaring that. You would notice that the form does not say I am carrying in between 1,000 and 10,000 United States dollars. It doesn't ask you what you're carrying. It only asks you about the $10,000, correct?
So anything over $10,000 you should declare.
Anything 10 and
$10,000
over,
and up. Yeah.
you should declare. Anything under 10, they pretend as if you are free to come in with anything under 10. That's what it is suggesting, don't it?
Yes.
Right, but that is not
But
true.
further down in our statement,
Yes. Further down in our statement, she acknowledges that the law actually says that there is she calls it a threshold. The words the law uses, minimum amount. The law says that the minimum amount that may not be seized by the authorized officer, which is the customs officer or a policeman, is $100,000. You understand? So if you come in now and they do the math at the airport, you know, when they ask you how much money you have and you tell them $2,000, they work out the math right away. Either they use the calculator or their head. They convert it and they say, okay, you are above the minimum amount. I can seize your money if I believe that you are suspicious. You see what I'm saying?
But you realize in the minister's statement, she not tell the people them say the policeman can seize your money and hold on for it, you know.
She don't say it clearly. No, she don't
tell you that.
Right. She don't say it clearly. She just say, well, we don't take it. But she didn't say we can't take it. You understand? She said, well, if you're coming with 1,000, we don't take it. It's not that they don't. It's not that they can't. They can take it. The law allows them to take it. And that is the point I am making. So if you are coming here with anything under $10,000, let us be clear. As long as it is not within the minimum amount. So anything between $645 up to $9,999, which is exactly below $10,000, the customs officer can seize your money.
So, counsel.
Yes.
What they are mixing up. I see a lot of other people on social media because I never see anywhere in your statement that you say you can bring in more than that.
That's right.
But what you are alerting Jamaicans to is that once you have over 100,000 Jamaican or its equivalent,
that's right,
can be seized.
Amen. And that is the law. Be clear. I didn't make it up. Yes.
All right. Hold on. Let's pause. Can you read from the section of the law where that come from?
Yes. Pass the law there, so for me.
Mummy have our legal Bible now. One to them.
The discretion of a custom officer or a constable.
Yes.
Once you have more than $100,000 in your possession.
That is it. All right. So what is the law is the Proceeds of Crime Act. And it was passed in May 2007. All right. And for those who want to go and look it up, you can just put that in your search bar, or you can go on the Ministry of Justice website, Laws of Jamaica, type it in and it will come up. All right. Proceeds of Crime Act. Now, Section 55 of the Proceeds of Crime Act is the interpretation section. So that is the section that tells you how you are to interpret all the things within the act. All right. And the first thing that one of the first things it defines is an authorized officer. And the law says authorized officer means a constable, a customs officer, or any other person designated as such by the minister by order for the purposes of this act. So right now, the minister hasn't designated anyone else. So right now, the only two authorized officers under this law would be a constable and a custom
officer.
There you go. The act goes on to define cash. And it says cash means the following items found at any place. That means airport. Any place, it means the road. Any place, it means your house. Cash means...
Jamaica, want to hear that? If you have money in your yard, police have reasonable suspicion. If you have money in your yard, Jamaica then can take your money from your yard and seize it. You cannot have over 100,000 in your yard. Can you imagine? When we stop it nice, when you listen to what the lady has said, and the law is the lady I read. Listen to this. Now listen good. Listen to the law where the law said.
A customs officer or any other person designated as such by the minister by order for the purposes of this act. So right now, the minister hasn't designated anyone else. So right now, the only two authorized officers under this law would be a constable and a
Custom officer.
There you go.
So a constable, this is who can enact this. A constable and a customs officer. Listen good in Jamaica. Benji, see how this means.
The act goes on to define cash.
Wait.
And it says cash means the following items
Listen.
found at any place.
Any place.
So it means airport.
Yes.
Any place, it means the road. Any place, it means your house. Cash means cash. Yes, cash means the following items found at any place in Jamaica. And it says notes and coins in any currency. Any currency, US, pound, francs, whatever. Any currency. It includes postal orders, checks of any kind, including traveler's checks.
Hold on, checks as well?
Checks as well, sir. Check.
So it's not just money. Checks. Traveler's checks. If it exceed 100,000 and them have any suspicion, a constable or a customs agent, yes, checks. More want to listen in Jamaica. And big up Colin Bell, you know, for bring on the lawyer, you know. This is unreal. This is unreal. Who wrote this law, brother?
All under cash. The law defines cash as checks of any kind, including traveler's checks. So some people think they can come with traveler's checks and they are good. That is also included under the definition of this act for cash. Remember what I told you I'm defining? The act says cash means the following items found at any place in Jamaica, right? So you hear notes and coins in any currency, postal orders, checks of any kind, including traveler's checks, bankers' drafts, bearer bonds and bearer shares, monetary instruments of any kind designated by the minister by order as falling within this paragraph. So there you hear what cash is. Then the act says minimum amount. Minimum amount means $100,000 or such other amount as may be specified by the minister by order published in the Gazette for the purposes of this part. So it says minimum amount means $100,000. This is a Jamaican act. It means 100,000 Jamaican dollars. There you go. Understood? The minister has not changed it, so it is still 100,000. All right, sir?
Yes.
We're clear on that so far.
Very clear.
Okay. Clear. Then now, the act you go now to read section 75. And section 75, now this is the seizing section. Section 75 says, an authorized officer. Remember who I said an authorized officer is defined as?
Police or a custom officer.
There you go.
Go ahead,
An
teacher.
authorized officer may seize any cash. Remember what we say cash is, right?
Yes.
If the officer has reasonable grounds, that is the suspicion, reasonable grounds for suspecting that the cash is recoverable property or intended by any person for use in unlawful conduct. You hear the reasons? And you hear what they must have. Reasonable for suspecting. And that is what we call reasonable suspicion. Here you
Not
go.
reasonable evidence. Suspicion.
No. Suspicion. Right? And the act says no. This part I have not highlighted, but I need to tell the people that the officer, once an authorized officer, this is 75, 1A. An authorized officer has reasonable grounds for suspecting that a part of cash is recoverable property or intended by any person for use in unlawful conduct, and it is not reasonably practicable to seize only that part. The whole of the cash may be seized by the officer. What does that mean?
Yeah.
That means that even though you come in with say you come in with 1,000 US, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the minimum amount, well, let me read this part first. This section does not authorize the seizure of an amount of cash if that cash, or as the case may be, the part to which the suspicion relates is less than the minimum amount. Remember what the minimum amount is?
100,000.
Right.
Hold on, Councillor. My next guest is in the waiting room. Chris Brown, I see you. I'm coming to you shortly. Go ahead, Councillor.
All right, there you go. So the point I wanted to make here is that even if you bring in a 1,000 US, the only part of the 1,000 US that the authorized officer, the customs officer, ought not to touch would be what? $645, right?
Less than, yeah.
Yeah, because that is in keeping with the minimum amount. No, the law is allowing the customs officer not to just take the 300 and odd difference.
Over.
And take the entire $1,000. They can take everything because they can say it is not reasonably practicable to seize only that part. The whole of the cash may be seized. So don't think they're going to...
What I'm learning from this law, this legislation, you know, what's up, Celine, is that it empowers the officer where discretion is concerned. It doesn't have to have any evidence. Just in our mind, it can just think up something and just look by and profile and say, you know, say you look like somebody where shouldn't be able to have this amount of money. Yeah? I feel like say you're a thief, you know. I take that money and you have to go to court, you know. Yeah, man, you have to spend time and money to get back your money, you know. What a piece of bangarang in a Jamaica. What a piece of nastiness in a legislation. Can you imagine? I am telling you, this is not going to help Jamaica tourism. I'm not ask Christ. And the regular people are going to suffer. I'm not asking Christ. Because we know all the customs people them stay already. We know Jamaica is a corrupt place. Them just want a reason if you can take away your money and seize your money. You know what Shula King said? Hey, all they telling you is that they're about to rob you, dog. Don't go there with no money. I mean, if a problem then is full problem this $100,000 in a 2026. Mighty God. No, sir. Jamaica have enough problems. Honestly.
If you with some and take all, they're going to take all
of it. When was this law enacted?
And then that part. So not only are you going to take Jamaica, I want to see pick them and chill out in a patrol them in Jamaica to all the sun at them and try to find water. Mighty God. Who see if they would pick them and chill out in the middle of the road? Yes, in the pool of water in the patrol. You don't see it? You don't see it? See it there? See it on my side? Look on the pick them. Pastor data upon TikTok. Watch out. Watch you pick them in the water. Watch you pick them. Chilling. To all the place at the pick them say, yo, brother, me need to get some water. And right now the water there. Oh Lord. Yeah, me I do it, but that phone there, sometimes you shouldn't see pick them there. Chilling. See black one there? Chilling. Pick them chilling, ladies and gentlemen. Watch that. Big old pothole. Chilling. Chilling. One white pig and one brown pig. The rest of them depend them day off. Mighty God. Anyway. Yeah, me hold it up, man. May I send it to you? May I send it to you?
From 2007.
2007.
Yeah.
And it has been on the books since that time.
That is so. That is so.
And based on what you are saying, Counsel, the police needs no reason to seize that money from you. Once them think you have it, then they like you. You mess with him, woman. You rude to him.
Lord. I am not going to share with you. The police ought to have reasonable suspicion.
No. Colin Bell, me all sneeze, you know. Colin Bell try to set up a liar. The liar said, listen, I'm not going there with you. That's not what I said. Listen to me.
Sees only that part, the whole of the cash may be seized. So don't think they're going to leave you with some and take all. They're going to take
all of it. When was this law enacted?
From 2007.
Madness.
2007.
Yeah.
Madness.
And it has been on the books since that time.
Madness.
That is so. That is so.
And based on what you are saying, Counsel, the police needs no reason to seize that money from you. Once them think you have it, then they like you. You mess with him, woman. You rude to him.
Lord. I am not going there with you. The police ought to have reasonable suspicion.
But remember earlier we talked about that reasonable suspicion, you know. And they said the policeman said the man has sweat. He must shuffling in his car.
Yo, me not like Colin Bell whole with that one because she did say that. Yes, she said it. She said if he must sweat, him then I can't sweat. Reasonable doubt or reasonable. It's all about discretion. It can be anything. You know, say his shoes pan his foot too expensive. You know, him not look like him can afford that, you know, that youth, yeah. That youth look like him a thief, you know. Your man, that girl that look like she a thief too, you know. Yo, what should I do with so much money? Hey, you are going. You have come tell you where the money are going. You know. What a bangarang. What a bangarang, ladies and gentlemen.
But no, I am still an officer of the court. And as an officer of the court, I'm still a minister of justice. And so I'm not going to come out here and say what they will do and won't do and what is unlawful. My job is to fight them in court. I don't fight them in the media. Right?
All right. So finally.
Yes.
Finally.
You can't mix her up. You hear that? She not fight them. She fight them in the media, ladies and gentlemen. Right, God.
The reserve board meets next week. Close at 1:59.
One Ralston, man.
I'm hearing you know.
You have to find out what I go on.
Give us an update on what happened in the Jamaican economy this week.
As I said, Jamaica was mopping up liquidity, mopped up 95. Clearly, no. Colin, I'm hearing you clearly. You're not hearing me.
Yeah, man.
I'm hearing you clearly.
We're hearing you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying to that. Yeah, the Bank of Jamaica was mopping up liquidity. They mopped up 95 billion between last week and this week. The dollar closed at 159 and changed this week. Scotiabank says it's delisting, buying back the shares that are held by the public and taking the company private. So those are the big things that happen in Jamaica in terms of the finances this week.
And globally?
Governor of the Bank of Jamaica said that the BOJ delivered some 50 billion in dividends over the last 7 years while he was there. No bank failed under his stewardship. Never spoke about the whole thing about the ATM machine still not working. People can't move their accounts from one bank to another yet, as well as the whole thing that the country is in a steep recession. Internationally, we see the US and Iran, they say they are close to a deal, so we saw a pullback in crude oil prices. Bond deals, our interest rates are still elevated. The Europeans...
Yeah, the government have a track record of making laws to just increase people's chances of becoming criminals in a country. Thank you, Andrea Burke. Man go start bury money again. Brother, me say, can you imagine that you're your house and if you have $100,000 your house and police come in your house Then can say, yo, we're going to see all of this now because such and such and such and such and such. So imagine you have an emergency and you need to go to the hospital and you need to have cash by you. And whatever the emergency is, you need more than 100,000, obviously. Having that money on you is a problem. I'm just giving you all the cases. How ridiculous this figure is of $100,000. Absolutely dumb. And it contradicts the $10,000 argument, US dollars. It totally contradicts it. Madness, Jamaica. Madness. Here we rally I say we're going in the marketplace, yeah, man.
Bond deals interest rates are still elevated. The European Central Bank increased interest rates. The Federal Reserve Board meets next week. They are expected to hold, but they are expected to increase interest rates before the year end. The Bank of England is also expected to increase interest rates. So we saw earlier in the week equities market stumbling, and we saw them bouncing back yesterday. Yes, the general mood in the international economy is that inflation is accelerating, interest rates will have to increase, and economic growth will have to slow down. It's stagflation we're talking about. Higher interest rates, higher inflation, lower GDP growth, and more unemployment right across the globe.
Did you listen to Wayne Henry in the what do you call it again? Hold on. Listen this.
With
Director General of the Planning aims to help
Standing Finance Committee.
No, it wasn't Standing Finance Committee. Listen this.
To manage fuel price shocks. With Director General of the Planning Institute of Jamaica, PIOJ, Dr. Wayne Henry, is suggesting that flexible hybrid and remote work arrangements could help to manage fuel price shocks. Dr. Henry says this approach could also reduce pressure on imports and strengthen Jamaica's economic resilience by reducing commuting activity and lowering fuel demand. In a presentation to the Economy and Production Committee of Parliament on Wednesday, the PIOJ head said these work arrangements should not be viewed solely as workplace policies, but as practical economic and social policy tools. His comments come against the background of the conflict between the United States and Iran, which is negatively impacting the price of oil on the global market.
If fewer people are required to commute daily, fuel consumption declines naturally. This reduces pressure on households, lowers transportation-related costs, and decreases national demand for imported fuel. This is where flexible, hybrid, and remote work arrangements become relevant. Rather than relying solely on fiscal interventions, these arrangements demand-side strategy that can support resilience while maintaining economic activity. In essence, they represent an opportunity to reduce exposure to external energy shocks through changes in how work is organized.
Acknowledging that each model has strengths and weaknesses, Dr. Henry said the evidence suggests that hybrid work offers the most sustainable balance between fuel savings, productivity, collaboration, and employee well-being.
Where have you said about that, Raleigh?
Yeah, that should be general macroeconomic policy. People like John Levy have been saying that for a long time. We have been saying that. We'll be talking to John Levy about that on Sunday. He's coming with that late when we see some back.
That's what I was just about to ask you if we're not late.
Yeah, man. He's late. But the fact of the matter is that should be general macroeconomic policy going forward. And it is not a substitute for the government spending more to get the economy moving. So when he's talking about fiscal policy, yeah. So we should have that generally. Staggering work, all of them things that to reduce the congestion on the road and the amount of fuel that we're burning. That should be general macroeconomic policy. But that does not obviate the need for the government to be spending more in order to get us out of the recession. Yeah.
But isn't the government failing us really with the war in the Middle East? I mean, to date, the Prime Minister has not really come to the country to really give a direction that the country should be going into. We hear bits and pieces.
Real baga government. Listen up, Bola. Did you watch the last hour of Vatican? It's about the full criminal act of Andrew. I need to check that out. Thank you so much. Definitely gonna do that. Definitely gonna do that.
Say we are gonna get locked down like COVID, and no way, and then we're coming with our next little piece. Where is that central leadership in Jamaica right now?
There's no coordinated policy response to what is happening. Why are you getting at us piecemeal and chaka thing? We need a comprehensive macro policy to deal with the international situation, macro policy shift. So that would also include what Wayne Henry is saying. That will also include more government spending to build out the country's infrastructure. It will also mean more investments and fiscal incentives to invest in renewable energy. It will also mean more investments and fiscal incentives to invest in food security and all of those things. We need a comprehensive policy mix. There was a speaker from Uruguay. He was doing the Maurice lecture, and he said that this is time for Jamaica to have more robust policy and investments in renewable energy. And he spoke of, okay, all right. He told people Uruguay created 50,000 jobs, and Uruguay is now selling power to its neighbors in South America. Yeah.
Really, since the war, haven't I been saying to you all that the government should pump $50 billion in solar equipment?
Yeah, man, that's obvious, because the fuel bill is one of the biggest drain on the country. Not only in terms of it draining the foreign exchange, it also makes us uncompetitive. Yeah, so we can't export because your energy cost is too high in an environment of high international energy cost. Those things are no-brainer. That's why I'm telling you, they don't know what they're doing. So it's not only since the war, they have been mismanaging the economy for a long time. And the psychophants continue to tell them that they are doing well. And many people in civil society and academia and in the opposition are afraid of them, so they're afraid to call it out.
Mr. Bell, morning. What Mr. Iman's opinion that CIBC is pulling out of the region, and what impact will that have on the economy?
Well, many of the banks, that is what we're saying, when the banks pull out of the region, that has a deleterious impact on the economy, because it means that there's less loan flows in the system, and it means that there's less spending, less investments, and all of those. Those things are not good for the country.
I did some work, Raleigh, on some information that you gave us. You told us the other day from 2021, financial year 2021 to 2025. Are you aware that the government did not spend $238 billion of planned money that they had planned to spend?
Yeah, man.
$238 billion. The government did not spend that. They come to
that is why
that they were going to spend that on the country's infrastructure.
Yeah, man, they always do that. So as we pointed out, they plan one budget until they must spend that, then they revise it, and then still spend the revised amount. That has been going on from Nigel Clark, and we used to talk to him almost every week about it, and they continue to use procurement as the excuse. But that's not really the real. Yeah, that's not the real reason. The reason is that this government is only focused on debt management. Yeah, they're not looking at the broader economy. It's an accounting exercise they're doing. And that is why Beryl and Melissa had such a negative impact on the economy, because they're not building out the country's infrastructure. They're not spending on the human capital. That is why you have 3% unemployment while GDP is declining, because the workers are not trained to do any value-added work. Additionally,
go ahead.
The bulk of the raw materials that we use to make things are also imported. So all those things leak out of the economy. So your workers are not properly trained, and the raw materials that you are using come from somewhere else. So you can't get value. So those are the broad economic reforms that we need. They're us concentrating on one variable. And that's
Chris Brown in his sectorial debate, and we just had him on a while ago, basically explained to us that as it relates to this digital revolution that the world is going through, Jamaica is at the back of the class.
Fully done.
Earning what we should be earning.
Fully done, back of the class.
What we should be earning from patenting and getting what we're supposed to get from our culture and all of them kind of something there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We're losing out in that area. Yeah. So that has to be a part of the new.
I heard the Prime Minister in a speech. Rally? Rally? Rally, you're breaking up. I heard the Prime Minister in a speech. And the Prime Minister mentioned he mentioned the decline in the last quarter of 2025. You back with us, Rally?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the Prime Minister.
Can you hear me?
Yes, man, loud and clear. The Prime Minister, I heard, you heard this from the Prime Minister. Oh, no, sorry, not ready for that. The Prime Minister mentioned the decline of 7.1% in the last quarter of 2025. But he stayed clear of anything from 2026. You hear the man? You hear him?
Easy road. Just to sum it up all nice and decent people. So the last few months has not been an easy road. Real GDP fell by 7.1% in the December quarter, the sharpest contraction in years. And this has been driven obviously by Hurricane Melissa. And costs are going up. Again, driven by increased energy costs. And energy costs have gone up by some 60% since the Middle East conflict began. Grain prices are up. Shipping costs are elevated. And these are conditions that businesses would have had to navigate from last year to now.
You think he's not recognizing a problem, Ralston?
No, because he sounds like an amateur. He sounds like him damn sure away myself. So here's a professional view. Real GDP was $2.4 trillion before it dropped by 7%. That's $160 billion. For the first quarter, real GDP dropped by almost 6%. Yeah, that's another $120 billion. Yeah, so real GDP in 6 months.
Rally.
Is done by institute XYZ P that they are doing, taking money from the Financial Services Commission.
No, sir, no.
You don't hear me?
It's a drop out.
Hello?
We're hearing you now,
Colin?
but yeah, we're hearing you now, but there are times when it's dropping out.
Colin?
Yes, Rally.
I am hearing you.
Yeah, man, but there are times when you are dropping. It drops sometimes. Hello?
Yeah, well, the system. Yeah, real GDP in 6 months. So he should be saying that this is why the government is going to be doing XYZ PQR to stimulate the economy, rather than the nonsense that they're doing, taking money from FSC and all of those places, forcing FSC to increase the fees to its clients, which are insurance companies, pension funds, and securities dealers. And those things will be passed on to the general public, leading to more inflation, and more people are going to not insure their places, insure their cars. So that makes us more vulnerable in every way. Yeah.
Wow.
All right, we have a call. Let's take the call. Mr. Edwards, morning.
This government economically is an embarrassment. And I'm going to tell you why they're an embarrassment.
This pre-taped interview on Meet the Press, President Trump, as many of us have seen.
When I hear Rasta Nyman talk about these things versus when I hear Andrew Willis talk, or even, they say every alley. Benjamin ain't easy, you know. But you're right still. Them is a failure in every alley. But you see, it's a lot of things, you know, ladies and gentlemen. You know, the government this time, you know, they're not going to be able to maneuver this time, this very unique time we're in, because they didn't listen. They didn't listen to the men and women of God. And so that is their greatest downfall, because God sent word to them. You know, there's a prophecy from Pastor Jeffrey Shutworth. He said to Andrew, it was a video call, an open call to the Prime Minister, and he said, "You have been the true men and women of God in Jamaica, God has shown you them. Align yourself with them. I am going to give them the instructions to give you. First thing you need to do is to declare 3 days fasting, prayer, and repentance. Because of this. Remember when I played it on my live, when after the hurricane, Melissa, he said Jamaica have 40 days. And if they don't do it willingly, there's going to be judgment after judgment after judgment after judgment after judgment. He said your brief tenure will be tenuous and painful just because you don't listen to God. Yeah. And so here we are. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Let me find Mr. Rattigan, as she said. We'll make sure come on early, you know, because I didn't go live all day today on this platform, and once I wanted to do that, see, I'm still a try, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still a try with the little charger to fix it, but not working out still. Anyway, let me find this video that she said I should check out.
Because I rely on them, as you can see. Who's that?
Monday, Tuesday.
Okay then.
Alright, so I have that ready. But like I mentioned the word, let me find
I don't care what no.
Hold on there, my baby, hold on there, my baby. Take it easy. 1 second. Okay, good. Him don't carry a new video. So alright. Can go to the one with the one for fine. An open call to the Prime Minister. This was last year. More exposure coming. That's one of the key videos them too. Put aside a little of these. Pastor has been telling people to start putting a little bit aside to prepare for what is coming. Flashpoint. Ah, here it is.
So woe be unto those who are partnering with the revivalists, partnering, hallelujah, with the Rastafarians, partnering with the New Agers in the so-called interfaith collaboration. The Lord says, I am not a part of it. And I shall show open signs of my displeasure, said the Lord. Again, count 40 days from October 28th, when Melissa made landfall.
Yes.
The Lord says, watch
my hand.
My hand. Watch my finger as I move across this nation. And so this again is an open call to the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Remember, the prophetic word is that your victory shall be a Pyrrhic victory. And if you think you see turmoil and hardship and difficulties, you ain't seen anything yet, said the Lord. For the longer you take to comply with my instructions, the more difficult it will be for you to govern the nation. The Lord says, I will make your brief tenure. Hallelujah. That's very interesting. I will make your brief tenure tenuous, said the Lord. Tenuous and painful, said the Lord. You still have the chance to listen to my voice. The Lord says, I have exposed you to my servants of the Lord over the years. You know the authentic vessels of God. Align yourself with them so that I, the Lord God, can extend grace, mercy, and favor to you so that you will be able to navigate or lead this nation through this moment of unprecedented crisis. The Lord says worse is up ahead if Jamaica does not turn. Worse is up ahead if Jamaica does not turn. Let me say it one more time. Worse is up ahead if Jamaica does not turn.
So Jamaica did not turn. And here comes the worst that is up ahead. Wars and rumors of wars, ladies and gentlemen. Warships coming to our shores. All island blackouts explained to be lightning hitting. And did you guys listen to the interview with Daryl Vaz on JIS, the ministerial report? Did you guys listen to that? I need y'all to go check that out. That was hilarious. I said, wow. So Daryl Vaz is adamant that the deal that the PMP did with the JPS was a terrible deal. And I'm saying, you're the one in power for 10 years. Why didn't you negotiate a better deal? When did you recognize it was a bad deal? Because even when Mama P was in power, she found a way to help the citizens of Jamaica to ease their burden in terms of our light bills. But what did your government do? Bring back the taxes, the GCT, yep, on 150 kilowatt per hour when Mama P removed the GCT when she came into power. So I don't want to hear it. I really don't. There's things that the government can do but they refuse to do, or they just don't want to do to mitigate our light bills and protect us in some capacity. Oh, by the way, they can renegotiate the deal before 2027. And the PMP has been telling them, Mr. Philip Powell has been telling them to negotiate the deal. Before Hurricane Melissa came, they waited too late. They didn't listen to the PMP. And here we are. So even though you want to say, yeah man, the PMP, them do the deal, okay, then do the deal. You know, say, you want to upgrade and make the deal better. Upgrade and make the deal better long time so people them can benefit. You can't be in power of all the power to do anything you can do. Or a lot of things you can do. And then you don't do it and still want to blame the PMP. Man, stop it, bro. Stop it. Alright, you guys just make a lot of excuses and do a lot of PR. But I digress. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let me walk one and say.
Teachers, do you want to know a secret to improving student performance?
Monday, Tuesday.
Okay then.
All right, blessed luck.
Family, take care of yourself, my brother.
All right.
All right, cool. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, my brethren, Bone Man, straight from out of Firehouse, doing all the right things, trying to help people and at the same time take care of family, make a living. So, and he has this love for Jamaica. Every time like I said, he's a shipper, and every time he's sending things down, I know for a fact that he's for every shipment there's something in there for somebody in Jamaica that he's giving away, not selling, he's giving away. And we just want to thank him and wish him all the best, God's blessings for him to continue doing what he's doing to help the people of Jamaica. And you know, when you give to, there's a certain satisfaction, there's a certain joy that you feel when you give. I feel it, and I know Bone Man feels it. Kevin feels it. Producers, Jonah, OT, them feel it. When you give somebody, and you see that expression of happiness, you feel it.
True. You
know, so it's not just to give on somebody and you walk away. You say, yes, I've done some good. I've done something to make a difference in this person's life.
It feels good.
Look yourself, Bone Man. All right, here we go. I could get back to the Prime Minister now. All right, so see, they've been looking at his statutory declarations going back to 1998. And look right there. When they started asking him questions, right, look right here. Look right here. It says
a little bigger.
Oh. Oh, that.
Yeah.
Look at this. They said, after we started looking at this man's thing, right? After carefully reviewing, it was observed that his assets increased substantially over the years, and especially over the period 2009 to 2012. And so they said, listen, here's what we did. We sent him some letters for clarification. They said, listen, boss man, we want to know how you get so much money. Remember the title of what we said? The title of the presentation today? It is Prime Minister Honesty Finances. Big man, where you get so much money from? And we're going to explore that today.
Oh, Mr. Babylon.
And look at what happened when they sent him letters and say, explain to us where you get all of this money
Where
from.
you
Look
get
at
the money
what they said. They said,
from? Oh, gosh.
responsive received, however.
Hey, Mama Son, you still there? I think Mama Son is something for other, you know? But it totally slipped me. They are busy with the computer, and when I search one at a time, I dismember, you know? Oh, Mama Son no feel no way, you know? Mama Son, you there, Mama? Totally forgot. And I tell you a lie. You see me? And where do you want me to add the pan to? Let me call her. Because I know Mama Son I want a piece of this, you know? See if she's available. Let's continue.
Were not sufficient to adequately satisfy the concerns that were raised. Meaning, your explanation doesn't account for your increase in wealth. It makes no sense. It's not sufficient. That was the old Integrity Commission, and because remember, this new commission came into existence in 2018. The bill was passed. It became law in 2017, but the effective date of the organization was 2018. So then they asked him.
What you ask the Mama Son?
You see the 100,000 argument, them a try from fix it, and a woman come back and get paid back, but she say, you see the boy did twins and fix him. When me done this, I told me they work with, I don't make that video, they feel me to know.
Twins, what you on twins have?
Then you see make video with me and put me up on the table. This and that, and him shame. People like me, him shame to say my Jamaican, me and him don't ask me straight up. Show me their work.
Me and twins, me not no problem. Me not no problem with twins out, twins here. Me don't make that no. Me not no problem with it though. I don't know what go on. I don't know. Mama said that when you hear that go on in here and them people, you know. What kind of bag of this? So you said something about him?
No, the money that talk about me, I say, yo, so good and doing it. You know what Jamaican people have not, because you limit with 100,000 coming to Jamaica. You don't want to say, if the people come here, yeah, don't see 100,000 and them so special, so they can't with them all on it.
Well, if me I be honest, and we have to be honest, in 2000 them said the law they come in there, so, and I like to say Andrew honestly passed the law. Bruce Golding, 2007. Yeah, that's true. But the PMP did in a power to in a Mama P time. I don't know how they never see this for amend this. It's a law you should have been amended that time there. Because it's counterproductive.
I do business. When I business about 2007 and know when I hear about it, we are talking about. We know that you can come with over 10,000 US. We didn't know about that. We clear it. 100,000 catch up. 100,000 Jamaican dollar in your house and them grand seas 100,000.
Yeah, that if they have reasonable suspicion, then come with their warrant and then sit there. They can seize the money.
Why did not put a last hope on woman? I look on the cafe by Williams. With a look on lunatic service. She never said I would and she don't know if I explain herself at all. You know, say that?
Yeah, she does, I don't know yeah, man. She's very unclear. She sounds very uncertain. She contradicts herself.
Yes.
No, I don't know yeah, man. She just confusing, Bretty.
I don't know everybody do the video. Take my video, do what them I do, make cartoon with me, him and come and try this discriminate with him stinking self. But we know fix him.
Alright, Mama.
When the business go on with me, I start something with me, you know, I in trouble, you know. I never meet trouble, even when I come to my space, you know. Because I make my video, I talk about this good government, whoever, we kill him is, and then come and talk about church. She disrespect Prime Minister.
Okay. Just there burn up and cut. Yes, alright, mama son. I don't know that go. I've got to look on the video and see and hear what I say. Because sometimes I watch him, but I notice say him and him and the people them on TikTok. Him and them not take tea at all. No for people them on TikTok. You know, him and them not take tea. That's one thing I'm sure about. No for them on TikTok. You understand? Nobody entitled to their opinion. Let me see how are this now, Father God. It look like I answered the problem there with that wire, you know. We'll cut the wire, reconnect it. God have mercy. Hopefully it works, you know, because we can't wait for Monday to buy this, you know. Let me continue with the show, yeah. Connect that something, yeah.
Of the organization was 2018. So then they asked him no. So they went from the old integrity commission to the new integrity commission, and they asked him to respond. No. Look at this. Look at this. They asked him to respond right here. June 22nd, 2018. They said, please respond to us and tell us where you get all of this money from. Now look at this. In August, he said, I need more time. June, we want information as to how you get so much money. And wait all the way till right here. August 29th, he submitted a letter seeking additional time. And what did they do? They gave him additional time till October 15th. So from
can I tell you, in terms of Andrew Wallace's statutory declaration, the Integrity Commission was very accommodating. They were very lenient. So this argument about with Andrew and Theme goons them in the parliament try to say, boy, you know, the Integrity Commission is out to get him. Nonsense. If they were out to get him, I'm telling you, they wouldn't have given him that much leeway and that much, you know, time for explain. But it reached one crossroad, Vernon Smith, how you doing? It reached a crossroad where I say right now, yo, me feel like I'm going enough. Andrew said that, you know. I just say it reach with Andrew now. It's like Andrew said, listen, I believe that I have given you guys enough. So I'm not going to no more information. And that's where the buck stops. That's why the FID have to get involved now. Because them can't in good faith certify, because there's too many questions. Too many questions, ladies and gentlemen. And therein lies the problem. I just say the buck stop with Andrew on his statutory declaration. And him can't explain it. It's not a fault of the Integrity Commission. We just want to get that clear. Them give him a whole heap of time.
June to October. Look at this. He did not respond in October. He did not respond in November. Here's what he did. In December, another letter was sent to him telling him that, look, we have not received a response, although you promised to deliver a response by October 15th. See it right there, sir? See it, huh? And what did they do? They gave him additional time till October 15th. So from June to October. Look at this. He did not respond in October. He did not respond in November. Here's what he did. In December, another letter was sent to him telling him that, look, we have not received a response, although you promised to deliver a response by October 15th. See it right there, sir? See it, huh? October 15th right here. And them said, it's December now and we haven't heard from you. And look at this. To date, no other response has been received. And ignore them. To date, meaning the date of this thing. And look at the date, 2019. January 2019.
Wow.
They've been asking him from when? From June 2018.
Wow.
Here it is right here. June 2018. And as of January 2019, he did not respond. What kind of prime minister is this? What kind of example is this? It gets worse, my people. It gets worse. Now let's go to what he told them when he finally responded, you know. He responded, and let's go to what his responses were. Look at this. They said when they were looking, they see what? An inordinate increase in wealth. So they started a special investigation. And that we talked about this already, so that they were not satisfied with the responses. Now let's go down. Let's keep all of this. Let's just stop right here. I'll show you this. They said, look, in 2017, they sent him a letter again. And he responded. He responded. And they said his explanations disclose multiple businesses and accompanying investments. Big man, where you get the money from? Assets and income, which were not previously declared. You know, that one is this an integrity commission's issue. This is also a tax issue.
Yes. Yes.
This is not tax avoidance. This is tax evasion. You don't declare your tax. You don't declare your income so it can be taxed. This is a problem.
Big problem.
And look at this. Them said, remember what I said to you. I'm telling you now what the Prime Minister said. Not me, I said. This is what the Prime Minister revealed to them when they questioned him, and finally he responded. Look at this. He gave them, this is what he gave them. He gave them a 36-page financial journal. That's what he gave them in response. And look at what they said. The financial journal dates back to 1998, when Mr. Holness was first elected as a member of parliament, and covers the period to 2018. That's 20 years. It's 20 years. And they said right here, the documents that the Prime Minister is giving us, this 36-page financial journal, they were the documents as presented were accepted as being additional record and explanation supplied by the Prime Minister. So apparently he gave them something prior, and form the basis upon which we shall form. They're saying this, our assessment and our conclusions are based on information that the Prime Minister gave us.
Yes, as goal, big up.
Prime Minister gave us this information. Them think we are this, you know.
Oh my God, and they're stupid. They're dunce. Oh my God, and they're stupid.
Well, I have news for them. We're not. We're not. Let's continue. No, here is where the fun begins, ladies and gentlemen. I know someone now watch a football game, you know, because I see someone drop off and someone now put in the score and things, and we like that. But multitask with me. Watch a game and just pay a little bit of attention. Or if you cannot, then watch a game later or watch this later. But ideally, I'd love for you to watch this because this is so important to us. The football game is good, but I'd rather play more.
Listen, Mr. Will Rattigan, the World Cup is a distraction. You can't say it, my general. It is a huge distraction from the real problems that we are facing at Jamaica. All right? Just a bugger distraction. I have no interest in the World Cup. None.
And we are talking about Jamaica now. So I want you to pay close attention. Because remember now, when you hear the Prime Minister's name come up, you know, people will tell you, especially if you dislike what he's doing, people will tell you, oh, you're bad man, oh, you're this or you're that. I want to pay attention because this is information that the Prime Minister gave to the Commission. And the Commission put this out where? In court. And it's now a public document. And the Prime Minister has not said that the information that they said he gave them is a lie. He has not said that. So, let us start now. Let's start with this right here. You see this? See that? See what it said? Undeclared business. Undeclared businesses, it's 1. Undeclared assets, 2. Undeclared investment, 3. Undeclared income, 4.
Listen to this.
Undeclared liabilities, 5. What? These are things that they're saying. When we look at what he gave us, there are things here that he didn't declare for a number of years. So it couldn't be a mistake. Let's go to the first one. And we talked about, again, people, if you watch this on Wednesday, please bear with us. Enjoy. All right, maybe, no, this is not enjoyable. This is painful to watch. But bear with us. Because there are lots of people now who didn't see it on Wednesday. And we just want to make sure that people see these things. Now, there's a company called Premium Group. Here's a company. This company was owned by none other than former Prime Minister Edward Seaga. And he, Mr. Seaga, hired Mr. Holness as a special assistant. And he was paid. Look right here. Of note, income from this employer was not declared for December 2000. The Prime Minister did not give him no paperwork showing how much he made in 2000. So I guess he worked for free in 2000. That's Premium Group. Count the companies in as we go along. That's one, Premium. How many of you know that the Prime Minister, you hear him talk about taxi? The only reason why I'm talking about the taxi company is because we start reveal the contents of this document. And he had no choice but to come out and say, well, I start my business with 2 taxis. Why never say that in 2016? Why never say that before 2016? Why never say it in 2017, 18, 19, 20? Why never say all of that? Look at this. Sunshine Mobile Company Limited. Taxi business. See it right here? And him same own 3 motor cars. Remember what his father said? His father said him come to him and tell him say for race pig, something like that. And him father said, this idea when him come and talk about him have taxi, a foolishness that man. Remember his father, his own flesh and blood said that. So he must come and say his father is a liar. That's what he must come and he didn't do that. And he didn't say anything in this report.
Never said anything, yeah?
Now look at that. Look at this. Him said he don't have 3 taxis, 3 motor cars, and then contract them to this company, Sunshine Mobile. Now there's another company called The Leader. I'm going to show that to you next. Yeah, that's many as 8 cars operating. Look at that. Prime Minister, that many that's 8 cars operating in Sunshine Mobile Company. No one no mistake do this thing extensively, the income that he had when he entered politics. Because remember his wife said them never have enough money. That
Jamaica, them say a car, them a show a car accident at Pearly Beach. Car they on fire. So wrecker come pick up. Can't see smoke. You see fire? See it there? You see fire? See person that lie down on the ground. Please be careful on the road, ladies and gentlemen. Stay prayed up, stay covered. I tell you, demons them Lego. I mean, I just say that. It's serious. Yeah, pastor say what the man them do. Get your share of diamonds, huh? Anyway, you're actually gonna say, man, guys, this not sound safe at all.
Try to ask them creditors to pay money and them do a fish fry and how much money enter.
Yeah.
Mr. do a fantastic job on that.
Yeah.
The question of ask the Prime Minister, Mr. Big Man, where did you get that money from? Where you get all of the money from?
Hey, Mr. Big Man.
So now you have 8 cars. Now look at what happened here. In November 2000.
Well, I know. I won't get the money from Jamaica. That's the question, you know. 4 years now, almost 5 years, cannot be answered. Andrew, where you get the money from? Your father say, no go so. And a 2 taxi you did have, you have more than 2 taxi. I know we say so. We no bad mind. We wouldn't even care about your assets and liabilities if you wasn't the Prime Minister. If you wasn't a public figure, we wouldn't care. Well, I know I wouldn't. Because I drink water and mind my business, you know. See that? Drink water and mind my business. I wouldn't care. I'm not looking at nobody's life. I'm in a bad mind. I'm in a police. I'm in a work with Mocha. That's not my job. I don't business. I don't go around trying to figure out how this person make their money. I'm an investigator. Yeah, I just know say me good. I'm a thief. I understand. I'm work honest and do my thing. Everything when we do the power record, it's right here on YouTube and You see how much hours I spend on YouTube. And if anybody is a part of my WhatsApp channel, you see how much I barely sleep. I work very hard and put out this content. Right now, I'm still back up with content. There's so many short videos that I need to edit. It's absolutely ridiculous. But 2-3 videos at a time. I have about 3 more thumbnails we're going to make tonight after I'm done this live. And that's why I come on early, because I'm not stay long. We don't know tonight. I'm not doing no night live. Yo, I'm not doing it. No. I'll be in my bed. From what I'm Stockgar Road. I'm just going to text my dad while I go make them say, yo, wanna not see me again? No, man, no more bowler, man. I'm staying home. The Lord has given me a sign to stay home. If me left my yard having something serious, I'm staying home. Yes, that is it. You remember good. Let's continue. Alicia, how you doing, darling? Hey, big up Lavish, you know. She could lay asleep still. But big up Lavish.
Prime Minister said, he want to buy Sunshine Mobile. Remember when he send him cars him over there and say, run them taxi and give me money. Later on, he said, I want to buy this company. So he have an owner, the owner named Bob Buchanan. I wonder if this Buchanan is related to the same Buchanan who's challenging the election results.
I wonder.
Know. But he said, they agreed that the purchase price will be X amount. And them said, look at this right here. Mr. Buchanan owe the Prime Minister money that he borrowed from the Prime Minister's loan company, Omega Bridge Finance. See it right here.
So Andrew have a loan company. Andrew have taxi. Where you get money from if you have a loan company? Jamaica, you have to have money if you have a loan company, you know? You have to have the collateral to lend the people in the first place. Where did this money come from for loan nobody no money? Remember, so when they get married, you couldn't even, your wife I say right now she want to turn in a fish fry. So how it go? It don't make no sense, guys. It don't.
And that he will write off that debt there when they buy the company from him. And the Prime Minister is going to take control of the business and become a managing director. And them said he did that. He assumed the role January 2001. And then all shares will be transferred to the Prime Minister on the payment of the last weekly installment for the company. Because here it is right here. Right here. You have him pay installments of $15,000 a week. Right? Now look at what happened to Mr. Buchanan now. Look at this. You soon see it right there, son. It said that Mr. Holness managed a company from, here it is, 2001, right here, 2001, to right here, 2005, when the company went out of business. Look at the next sentence. The Prime Minister said that this company, Sunshine, they named Sunshine Mobile. Remember him buy it from the man, you know. Look at this. He said the company was not officially transferred to him as the owner died. And the deal was finalized, before the deal was finalized. So when the company was wound up and the assets sold, how much the Prime Minister get? Since he's claiming that the man died and the deal was never finalized, and how much him get?
That wasn't mentioned before either.
They never mentioned before, so the man dead.
No.
And, right. We don't know the circumstances under which. We're not accusing the Prime Minister of doing anything nefarious, but this man died. It says right here. Right? And he said, look at this. The Prime Minister said he also recalls that he recovered approximately 3.5 from the sale of Sunshine, and it was struck when it went out of business. So I don't know how this happened. He loaned the man some money, but at the same time, he's making payment to purchase the thing from the man. The man died, and he said the company was not officially sold to him, was not officially transferred to him. But then when the deal went through, you see the Prime Minister getting money. And look at this. He said the business was mainly cash-based and estimates yearly revenue of 10 million.
Beercraft.
Here it is right here. 10 million.
A Beercraft and
every year. And they have operating expenses of 6.4 million.
Beercraft.
And they have income of 3.7.
Him not easy.
And then when he walked away with 3.5. No, we don't even know when he said the assets were sold. Did he take back his cars or were his cars sold? Because remember now, his cars, they were basically on loan.
Mm-hmm.
So did he get back his cars and then get 3.5 on top of that?
Questions.
Just asking questions. But look at this. It says right here, for Sunshine Mobile, the assets and the income derived. Here it is right here. I'm putting it in green. They were, look at the next word after word, never previously declared from 1998 to up to the date it was said to have been wound up and the assets sold. Assets were never declared. Mr. Prime Minister, where you get the money from?
Where you get the money from?
Next company, the Lido Taxi Service. He registered this company in June 1999 with his wife, Juliet Holness. How many of you knew that he and his wife were in the taxi business? See it right here, son? He and his wife, Juliet Holness. They're the main share with his wife, Juliet Holness, as the main shareholder. And
if I want to, me can say, Juliet Holness is a ride or die chick. Yeah, man, we can't say that. Juliet Holness is a ride or die chick. Andrew, if you ever this Juliet Holness, enough to do it. You never hear when the gangster then talk about ride or die chick. Juliet Holness is a ride or die chick here. Andrew, don't this the woman there. Yeah. Don't diss her. I don't think it would be wise for you to diss her too. It appears that she knows where all the skeletons are buried, figuratively speaking, not literally. I'm sure you know what figuratively means. Yes, it's the opposite of literate. Let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. Mighty God. Woy, yo, yo, yo. Woy, yo, yo, yo. May I tell you? No, Juliet Holness is a ride or die chick. Ride or die chick. You heard? That's facts.
Him loving people so much that he had 2 members of his constituency, executive as shareholders and directors. I'm going to bet you that the Westcon people, they were involved in this. I believe the Westcon people, the same people were involved in that scandal with the Prime Minister. I believe, not sure, but I believe that some of those people were involved in this taxi company with the Prime Minister and his wife.
What?
And look at that. Look at this. It said here, the Prime Minister, indicated that he was not a registered director nor shareholder. It's just his wife and 2 members from his constituency. But he's the one, that's his business. He said this business was registered in June 1999. But look at that. He said he was neither a registered director nor shareholder, as he was, look at the next few words, advised against this level of exposure. Sounds to me like he spoke to a lawyer. Now, if he spoke to a lawyer, why didn't he go speak to an accountant as well? He said, we're making money. Sunshine, we're making money and we're not declaring it. So what do I do? He had the presence of mind to go and seek advice about his exposure as a director or a shareholder. He has the presence of mind to do that and said, no, I didn't really get involved that far in that company because I was advised against this level of exposure. Well, the Prime Minister is not a lawyer and he's not an accountant. So who gave him that advice? And if he had the presence of mind to get that advice, then why is it that he didn't have the presence of mind to get the advice with the other companies and say, look, we have to pay taxes. We're making money. We have to pay taxes. Mr. Prime Minister, where did you get all of this money from?
Where you get the money from?
Look at this. It says, this business.
No, man. Will Rattigan show hot in the night, man. Will Rattigan show it hot in the night, yeah. Mighty God. Andrew, where you get the money from? Some serious question there, man.
Was interlinked with Sunshine Mobile, to whom Delido's motor vehicles were contracted. So you see what's going on here? They're moving cars between the companies, making money, and they're not reporting the income.
Wow. And that is a norm with the companies them in Jamaica. Earl, what go on, Earl?
See this? Remember what he said with Delido? He said, I was neither a registered director nor shareholder. So if he's not a registered director nor shareholder, is he saying that, yeah, I'm a part owner, I'm owner, but I just didn't want my name. It sounds like that's what he was saying if you read that. But if you're not a shareholder If you're not a director, an employee, an owner of a company, then how you get money when the company is sold? How? Look at this.
Interesting question.
Mr. Holness noted that by the end of 2005, he recovered over $4.5 million from the sale of the leader's motor vehicles.
What?
You're not a member, see it right here?
What? So you get money, Andrew?
From the leader's motor vehicles, you know. Not Sunshine, the leaders. And look at this. His connection with this company and his income. Let me rub this out so you can see clear as day. Here it is. The Prime Minister's connection with with the leader and its income was previously, there's the word, unknown. And it's now being brought in as proof of having had an additional source of income. All declarations from 19...
Earl, check out the membership, everybody. On the live, check out the membership, all right, on BOLO V&R 2.0. I encourage you guys to become a member of the platform, all right? The donation link is pinned. You can super chat, you can give people memberships, and you also can send gifts to me. All right, just like TikTok on YouTube, eh? On BOLO V&R 2.0. And big up Anna Ramsey. The other night, Anna Ramsey pull up and I go on herself, you know. She was sending a hell of a gifts, man. Some gifts I never see before. When I like the gift, them go on with some excitement on the screen. I love how TikTok, I love how YouTube I follow TikTok. Blacker, big up yourself, Blacker. One you know. Big up yourself, man. Maybe I try to do look electronic work for my computer charger. You know, hopefully it works out. I really need it to, because I need this charger to work for me at least until Monday. My computer charger, you know. Yeah, man, my computer charger, man. Oh, Mr. Babylon. Where you get that system here from? Make sure so then 2 wire not touch, you know. Because that will be a problem. You don't want to start no fire around here. So make me just deal with this thing properly.
1998 to 2005, 7 years. There's no evidence of accounting for this business and its income. Guess what, people? His wife is an accountant.
What? Who didn't know that?
His wife is an accountant.
What you saying? So I shared it. Oh man.
So
no man.
Him have the presence of mind.
Let me tell you something, man. Andrew Holness have a dream wife. So Andrew Holness' wife is an accountant. Plus, she into real estate. And them are the Prime Minister and the Speaker of the House. And everything to do with real estate development in Jamaica goes through his office. Plus, his best friend and business partner is a part of the agencies that have to do with real estate. Come on, man. And then his alleged cousin is the head of NARA. Jamaica. Are you seeing the picture? Are you seeing the chessboard? Are you seeing the chess moves? Yo, Andrew, your skill, bro. Me give you props, bro. Your skill, fam. Believe, me not tell a lie. Me give you all the props. Yeah, man, you have vision, man. You have vision. You have vision, my general. Just wish you would have used that vision there for increase the economic growth of the country for more than Jada, what's up? I never Jada, you know, say I should know because I think I remember her saying it. But you know, when something is not pinned in the back of your mind, it's just it go over your thoughts like, oh yeah, she's an accountant, but they never really put the full picture together. But the way how Rattigan had break this down now, I thought about like, wait a minute. But no man, Andrew Wallace are going good for himself. Not for the country, but for himself. You know, it's like the dream wife, man. You got a dream wife, bro. You know, if you cannot explain where all your money is, or you get your money, right? I bet you can at least make it appear as if you're not doing anything wrong. You feel what I'm saying? I should have remembered. I think she said it in an interview, the same interview when she said she couldn't afford this and that. Yeah, I think she did say it, but I was more focused on the argument she made that it was an oversight. It was an oversight on my part, ladies and gentlemen, in that regard. So please forgive me. But I am looking for the tape. And I can't find the tape. But the tape should be right there. Oh, there it is. Awesome. Alita said Bigfoot is a criminal land thief scammer. Mighty God, don't you be ever.
Forget information that don't put your name on anything here, but you'll make a money. Don't put your name on anything, but you know, we're doing business. And his wife, who's the accountant, didn't have the presence of mind to say, listen, we have to report income and the other things that we need to report. How come that didn't take place?
Yeah, man, that's them definitely a connect.
So Prime Minister,
that's them definitely a connect.
Where you get the money from.
Where you get
the
money
where you get the money from? No. But like I said, Mystic cover the first part and show you come in, you have millions of dollars. Despite denials. You had millions of dollars before 1998.
Wow.
And despite disputed numbers or sums, you had millions of dollars. And the question is, where did you get that money from? Then we go to this company called Omega Bridge. People, this is a loan company owned by the Prime Minister. It's no longer in existence, but this was owned by the Prime Minister. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Remember now, he loaned money to Mr. Buchanan, you know, who owned the Lido taxi company. He loaned money to that man. So when the question came up, where did you get this money from to start a loan company, Mr. Prime Minister?
That part.
Here's the Prime Minister's response.
Please.
It says, he explained. The Prime Minister told them this. If he didn't, he would have said, that's a lie. I said no such thing.
Mm-hmm.
This report was filed in court March of last year. Today, the Prime Minister has not come out to say this is a lie. I never said that to them.
Mm-hmm.
But here's what he said. He explained, the Prime Minister explained, that this business, this loan business, was initially funded by what? His parliamentary salary.
What?
Reinvested monthly payments, proceeds from the sale of assets, and receipts from the legal taxi company. Yes, here's again. Proceeds from the sale of assets and receipts from the legal taxi company. So even though his name wasn't on it, he was making money. He made money. The sale of assets and receipts from the leader. And eventually Sunshine Mobile, which is his company outright. That's how he said he started this loan company. And here it is. This business offered personal and salary reduction loans, bridge financing for small businesses.
Wow.
Micro enterprise financing and small business venture capital financing. Wow.
Wow, indeed.
Who else was in that company with him?
No, sir.
Who else?
Andrew, I've got to keep on class.
Look at this. The figures that he submitted, the numbers they said in his explanation, the numbers he gave them in his explanation, is not the same numbers on the balance sheet. Something is not right. Numbers not adding up, and your wife is at the accountant. You couldn't ask her for help you.
What?
Look at this. Omega Bridge. an office space, and they had CDs with Issa Trust totaling 1,905,695. I suspect that's Jamaican dollars, but still it's a lot of money because we're talking 2000.
Yeah, that was that's a lot of money. Yeah,
it's a lot of money. That's 25 years ago.
That's a lot of money.
25, 26 years ago.
At that point. Yeah.
Look at this. In 1999, 2000, and 2001, he's giving out loans totaling 12.7 million. That's a lot of money. Back in 1999.
Yo.
2001.
Jamaica.
Where it come from to let it
Jamaica. You know how much money at $12 million in 1999? In a Jamaica? Where you get them the money there from? Andrew? Mr. Andrew Wellness?
Minister, the professor is asking where it come from to lend it out. Where you get the money from?
Wow,
you're telling the commission that here is. You're saying to them, I didn't tell you guys before. I didn't tell the tax people, but here is my money, and here's where I think the money. Here's where the money is coming from. But we know that it can't be. It can't be. And why didn't you tell us before? Why didn't you tell them before now? And look at this. Him said, him give out so much money in total, loans totaling 12.7 million. And him said, by the time he closed the business between 2005 and 2006, he recovered 12 million or 70% of the loan portfolio. The number doesn't sound right to me though. That's 12 million at 70%. No, that's not right. So 0.7 million at 30%. That doesn't sound right. But anyway, that's the number I'm giving him. And him said these amounts were placed in passive investments, in stocks, CDs, repos, and alternative investment. Him have a right to call them schemes. See right there, son? Him a scheming way through things. And him said, look, I remove myself as a director. A government minister.
Yeah, it's definitely craziness, Saturday. It's definitely craziness. Hey, you guys can hit the like button for me, please. I'm coming in. Thank you. On YouTube, TikTok. I don't know if you do already. A 50k likes, so I want to forget, you know. I don't know, you know. So I'm not supposed to have to bother on if you hit the like button on my side. Not true. I'm a moderator them. I'm gonna make the people them know in the comment section, so man, get the likes up to 50k, you know, man. All I'm a moderator them on TikTok and YouTube, gonna help me out. Right? But they I try make sure so the machine functional for the weekend. Until Monday come. And I can, you know, tomorrow and then Monday come, I can go down there and find out how I go and how much for that something here. Yeah, I need to know how much for that particular. Because I call the man, my brother, and he tell me say the charger is a special charger, you know. You can't get that charger anywhere. Unless you got order it online, it's a special charger. All the major players on the board answer to him. Hey, me tell you. One thing I'm sure about. All of them are get rich. All of them are get rich beyond belief. Beyond many people's wildest dreams. Anyway. Let's pray that this works, ladies and gentlemen. Let's pray that this charger is charging now. Let's strip it down to everything we could have stripped it down to. You understand? The funny thing about that computer here, it don't have no light tonight. If you say, alright, when you plug in the charger, one light indicator is there. If you say, yeah man, you know, say current are going night, there's nothing. There's nothing on the computer if you say, yes, current are going night. Right? Me just want to make sure so then why they separate and not touch. Thank you. Let them know, Jada. Let them know. Like up the live on my side. Let's continue. Mr. Will Rattigan.
And then look at this. And my wife was added as a director in 2007.
What? Let me rewind that. Hold on. No man, they might get out on with this.
Not.
Now rewind that.
By the time he closed the business between 2005 and 2006, he recovered 12 million or 70%.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, my darling.
Of the loan portfolio. The number doesn't sound right to me though. That's 12 million at 70%. No, that's not right. So 0.7 million at 30%. That doesn't sound right. But anyway, that's the number I'm giving. And him said these amounts were placed in passive investments, in stocks, CDs, repos, and alternative investment. Him have a right. Him have a right to call them schemes. See it right there, son? Him a scheming way through things. And he said, look, I removed myself as a director of this company when I became a government minister. And then look at this. And my wife was added as a director in 2007. No, people, it is essential to read and it's critical to understand.
Yes.
Reading comprehension is a must. Look at this.
Hold on.
Remove.
1 second.
I think I know where you're going, because that's where I'm going, but go.
His wife was added as a director. Did we get her declaration?
No. We did not get her declaration. We didn't. That's why I was asking who else was in this company with him. But then look at this. He said, I removed myself when I became a government minister in when? 2007. And his wife was added as a director. When he gave up his position, his wife took over in 2007. But look at this. The business has been dormant since 2005. People want to see what's going on. It's not doing any business. But we're giving out money.
Wow.
So
Look at Kevin, look at this. It wound up meaning them shut down the business. Them shut down the business between 2005 and 2006. But look at this. Him saying give up in post in 2007. This is after the post.
So you have loans and investment schemes, but your business dormant. That's kind of like signing the document after you no longer work in the agency.
Hold on a second there. Hold on a second. Keep that part right there. Keep that. That's one I think make a good team though.
Right saying so.
Wait there, Kevin. Wait there.
Which one are they eat them?
The one and them sign the thing and the man gone.
Look down below, Mr. Ladies.
No, it's a video.
Oh yeah, man. That is there as going the.
Oh no, here it is. Remember what Kevin said? Kevin,
my name.
Oh, you can sign. You sign things. You give a loan. Company are run, and the dates them not make any sense because you said the company shut down while the company is running. It's shutting down, and then 2 years after it shut down, you exit, right? And then your wife took your position as a director on a company that's dormant, that shut down. When I say we're winding up, means we're shutting down the company. Here's what that sound like. Tell me if this does sound like this. Listen to this.
In reference to your signature, you accept that it is your signature without seeing the particular document?
I'm aware of the process and what might have happened, and that is the only document that instance may happen. That is the only document that instance may happen. And so I'm saying that is the only document that may happen.
This is a former former CEO of University of the West Indies, and you're questioning him about a signature that appeared on a document after he left the post. Similar to what we see going on here with Omega Bridge, where a company, the directorship is changing after the company shut down. Listen to this.
And it was done to facilitate emergency process of documents that are goods that are on the wall, to be clear.
Member Miller, hold 1 second. The Auditor General wants to intervene at this point.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. All right, so I want to establish that the information that we have in the report, we got that from the ASCII system, which is customs system. Based on what Mr. Allen is saying here,
he's speaking to the letter, the concession letter. But it appears that Mr. Allen does not know that his signature is on a C-84 form that is dated the 25th of November, 2023. Mr. Allen declared here just now that he left in 2022.
Yeah.
And it is for that reason why I think there was that outreach to speak to you to clarify this. Okay. This information we got from Jamaica Customs.
Right.
So, Mr. Allen, what is before us is more than just a form for internal purposes. This would be a form that would have authorized or certainly given customs the authority to act based on a signature, believing that this is the chief accountable officer of the university hospital. So it would be more than just the internal document that would go to the procurement department with your signature.
Chair, in that case, I don't know how my signature will reach on that document.
Hey,
I would not have
up?
signed such a document upon my...
What's up, Anne-Ramsey? I just talk about you a while ago. So you're going crazy with the gifts them the other day. Just a talk about you a while ago. How you doing? Big up yourself, you know. It seems that I am just not an electrician, ladies and gentlemen. Seems I don't have the luck with these types of things because, or there's something just mash up and done. I don't know. Hey, mommy phone loaded up.
Archer, I don't know anything about that transaction whatsoever. So I am clueless where that is concerned, Chair.
All right.
I did not have sexual relations with this woman.
Honestly, similarly, the business shut down here. The business shut down in 2005. But we see that they're changing directors in 2007. So, and then also, his wife, who's an accountant, look at this. She never filed taxes. They said investments. See right here, son. Investments and income from this business activity were not declared for the year 1998 to 2005. Well, somebody might say, well, his wife couldn't have filed because his wife didn't become a director until 2007. So you say, well, wait a minute, if the company closed down in 2005, what's his wife doing as a director on the company? What did she, and what did it file?
So what did she sign to become a director of this dormant company?
All right, my baby. Yeah, I mean, what was she directing, ladies and gentlemen? What was Judith Owens directing in 2007? A company dormant, not doing anything? Wow, interesting.
We have to take a look at that, Kevin. We have to take a look at that. And look at this. When they start asking questions about these companies, you hear him say, oh, I did this to support my constituency. And that's why they were not declared to be a part of his asset. And look at what they said. They said, we have no choice but to reject that opinion. There it is. They're basically saying, you're lying, Mr. Prime Minister. You're lying.
Pretty much.
So what we're going through right now, we're going through three companies. We're going through four. We're going through Premium. We're going through Sunshine. We're going through the Leader. And now we just finish up with Omega Bridge. All right. Whoa, look at this.
Yo.
Investments in Cash Plus. We still have people alive who lost money in this.
Whoa.
Look at this. He said he could not recall the amount of the original investment, but he invested $2 million in May 2006. And he get that from a First Global Bank certificate of deposit, Mr. Prime Minister. Again, we're asking.
All right.
Where you get the money from?
If this come from a CD that was cashed, how long was that CDing?
Yes, exactly.
And where was that money
exactly
taken from?
All right, Lady G. All right, my baby.
Exactly. Follow the money. Follow the money and you've got the person. Don't follow the person.
I
follow the
read
money. Look at this. Them said June 30, 2006, the balance in the Cash Plus account was 4.6 million, which he said, the Prime Minister said, see right here, which Mr. Holness, right here, Mr. Holness. And they said Mr. Holness said, he told them, made that approximately 2.2 million was in the account prior to the 2 million deposit. Again, where you get the money from, Mr. Prime Minister? Here's what he said. Where we get the money from? We get the money from funds recovered from the proceeds of assets sold in dissolved businesses, of which we have already noted he stated was to support constituency as activities, which was rejected. We don't buy that notion.
And get the Kembe Matombo. No.
This is
No, Kevin. No, Kevin. Kevin is a comedian. What's up, Mary Lizzie? No, man. Kevin is a comedian, yeah, man. What is going on with Kevin, bro? Kevin he's off the hook today, bro. Oh my God.
Has never been previously disclosed. And from 2005, 2006, and it affects declaration for those years, 2005, 2006, and was encashed in 2007. So we're going through first cash plus. Now we're going to another one. First Global Bank Money Market. He opened his account in 2005 with an initial sum of 400,000. And look at this. And was never previously declared. This is, you want to see what's going on here, people. It's a pattern and practice of him doing this. It's not a one-time thing where you can say, yeah, made a mistake. Remember when Prime Minister Edward Segasim forget to pay about the loan?
That part, RK Mary Lizzie, big up. That part, guys. The patterns of Andrew Honest. That's what I want people to really zone into. The patterns of Andrew Honest. This man got a whole bunch of patterns that he be rocking with. And y'all gotta pay attention to. I'm telling you. You understand? No joke. Why? Special charge on my shop. I've got end up by 2 of them charges. I can't have this happen to me again, you know. 24 hours without my computer. 48 hours maybe. What time is it now? Between now and 10 o'clock. That's 24. That's Sunday, and then 10 a.m. in the morning. That's another 12. So that's 36 hours before I can actually access. And it's going to be more than 36 hours because to go into the town to get this, it's going to take time and then to come back. Mighty God. And I don't even know if I'm going to get it in the morning because the brethren I have the charger, him said to me, say, it's like a shipment of stuff that come down, you know, and on Monday I get it. Suppose him not get it Monday. Yo, me need an emergency. I need this to be bought emergency, like right now. I need this to be bought right now. You know, you buy it on Amazon and like, it's coming a day. This. Yeah, I need this to be bought right now. Real talk. This particular charger is a very unique one. I've got to take a picture of it. Take a picture of it. And let's say Chicone Power Technology, AC adapter model. All of this then are Chinese. A17 to 120 P2A, up in A120 A055P. Yeah, I need to get this. I need to get this because obviously it's done. Nothing now come out of it. I have rewired this stuff, put the wires them on to the right wires. And I'm still not getting no current out of it, not even a flicker. There was some shorts in the wire at one point, like if I could turn this, but my battery on the computer is totally dead now, right? And I'm not getting nothing. There's nothing coming up on the computer, so I don't know if the source is stable in terms of the current to it, or if when I'm turning it, and that's not good. That's not good for the computer. That's not good for the house. Yeah, I need to get this. I need to get 2 of these. 2 of these chargers. 2 of this one. This part. 2 of this part. I don't need 2 of this. I just need 2 of this. Because I have this. I have another one in there for that. And my next computer now working. I I'm just have it put on. But now, here comes this computer giving problems. Now my phones are the only thing. Where is it? 25K to go. Yes, make them know the blocker. And send me some gifts to my side on TikTok. I want to know, man. And I treat the teacher so.
That was a one time.
And I treat the teacher so.
Although we're not going to give him a pass, you can't forget to borrow so much money. But this, look at this. This is so many things we just never report.
Yep.
All right. First Global Bank Money Market. Let's go to First Global Financial Services, CDs. It invest 3 million. See right here. In a CD at 12. Mr. Prime Minister, when you...
This computer cannot take a universal charger. It has to get a specific charger. This is the type of machine where if you put the wrong voltage on it, it will mash it up. This is a high-powered. This is a high-powered machine. I'm sorry. Can't do that. That's gonna be very unsafe for this computer. Look. You see that? It's a gaming computer. MSI. No joke. This laptop cost me almost $800. And I need another one for backup. I need another one of these for backup. Probably an upgrade to it. But probably the same thing, but I need another one for backup. What flag my life on TikTok? What not going on? This man.
It right here. In a CD at 12. Mr. Prime Minister, where you get the money from?
Mr. Prime Minister.
And again, in the same answer. From the sale of assets in dissolved business. And again, see what them said? We have already noted that.
Unacceptable.
Rejected.
Unacceptable.
And in 2006, it took 2 million from this account and placed it in Cash Plus. Here is the critical thing with this. The investment was not previously declared.
All right.
And it affects the...
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Zulika just put out this. She says, sorry for the length, but the truth could not be condensed. Let's listen to this.
You realize that you're important in Jamaican politics when a simple traffic court matter becomes breaking news. I'm glad I've been able to help social media reach its drama quota for this week. On a serious note though, now that the matter has been disposed of by the court, I can speak to you about it freely and publicly. Sometime in or around March of this year, my driver had an incident with the police. I will start with the aspect that is least controversial and very much unproblematic. So he was asked to produce the vehicle documents, and he did, at which point it was noted to him that the insurance as well as the fitness had expired a few days prior. Naturally, he reaches out to me. I was not in the vehicle at the time, so he calls me on the telephone. I do not personally handle certain administrative matters. And it's not because I'm in politics. I've been running a business since I'm 22 years old. I have an office, I have a staff, I have bureau. I do not personally go to the tax office to buy a fitness certificate or take a vehicle to the depot to get it tested. You have persons who actually handle those things. So I said to him, give me a few, let me make a quick call because I'm sure that the instructions were given for the documents to be renewed. Let me make a quick call so that we can get copies and send to your phone. Long story short, I called the driver back shortly after that, only for him to tell me that he was being given a ticket for using the telephone with me in connection with the matter. I said to him, that's fine, take the ticket and come. He comes home and I realize that he is physically overwhelmed. He is extremely emotional. And I couldn't understand why, because at that point I had already been sent copies of the renewed documents. So I wasn't sure why he was taking it all so hard, only for him to point out to me that apparently it was the conduct of the officers towards him, the way they treated him, the way they spoke to him in such a disrespectful manner, treated him like a criminal, said very
Hold on, advertisement, ladies and gentlemen, advertisement. Mighty God. When I hear this, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm gonna put out a video about this.
In contact with them, I wasn't sure why he was taking it all so hard, only for him to point out to me that apparently it was the conduct of the officers towards him, the way they treated him, the way they spoke to him in such a disrespectful manner, treated him like a criminal, said very distasteful things about me, even though I wasn't even in contact with them. I had no form of interaction whatsoever. I didn't even know them.
Jamaica, the police them are labor right police them allegedly. The police them, we stop them are labor right police them. They are coming after Zulika Jess. They want that seat. Treasure Beach, Treasure Beach. all the development in St. Elizabeth. Hello? Hello? They want all of St. Elizabeth. This is all an agenda. And that's my belief. I believe it's an agenda to attack her. It is alleged that there's a young man that is close to Treasure Beach that is being groomed to come up against Zuleika Jess. Me say people in my St. Elizabeth, uno take sleep, ma death, all I want to say, all on the labor right down there. If you not condone them foolishness, dog, nyam no supper. Let's continue. I might not have no supper for the dog, nyam, the dog, they might have nyam no. That me I tell you no.
And publicly. Sometime so I wasn't sure why he was taking it all so he was quite emotional about the exchange that took place. Somebody in my position, I'm accustomed to people being disrespectful. It comes with the political territory. But the truth is, I've always taken an exception to those who sit in positions of authority and abuse that position simply because they are dealing with persons who they deem to be below them or inferior to them. Against that background, I reached out to the senior police in charge and made mention of the events as recounted to me by my driver. Let me be clear, at no point did I complain about the tickets that were given to the driver. My complaints centered around the conduct of the female officers in question. And I'm happy that I sent my complaint via WhatsApp, and so the written proof is there. I never complained, I never raised an issue about the traffic tickets because that was not a problem. The issue has always been about the conduct of the officers. Now, the response that I got from the high command was essentially to say to me that, boy, it is the word of your driver against the word of the police, and the officers are not going to admit that they made the remarks that your driver said they made, and they're not going to admit that they behaved in any way that was unbecoming. So in other words, what I understood him to be saying is that you're on your own. It's nothing will come of this. And so I said, okay, and I left it there. But the truth is, it didn't sit well with me. And so I made a post. I made a public post, and I asked the public whether they knew the officers in question and what was their...
And she put up the picture of the two officers and asked the public, do you guys have a similar experience with these officers? And you should see the comment section. You know, I'm going to go over all of this. I'm going to go back for that post, and I'm going to review the comment section. I'm going to show the officers, and then I'm going to put this video together. Although my computer now work, the phones will be used, ladies and gentlemen. The phones will be used. All right, I'm going to screen record. I'm going to do my thing. It's going to take me a lot more time. But God, I am going to do it in the name of Jesus. Me just remember something. When Mrs. Jules, she did go down a Jess place and don't inform her when she did what she did do. Like she did address the people concerned just after. Yeah, man. They have done everything to undermine Zuleika Jess and all the other young, new members of the People's National Party. I remember that. And there was a vlogger, a JLP vlogger. You understand? And he pretty much in a video exposed that. I them call him to come down there to come put out this. It was all a setup, ladies and gentlemen, to undermine Zuleika Jess's work and what she's doing. Yes, that's why we can't really rate them labor right here. These labor right politicians, we can't really rate them. Them are some real demon, you know, man. You understand what I deal with? A be dirty politics them play, you know, and them not stop. Them not have no genuine intentions to work with the People's National Party. It's all about doing everything to make the People's National Party look like them are the worst thing, even when them are do the best thing. And that's why I not take my foot off of their neck. I not stop pointing out the wickedness when them are going with. I not stop showing the men and women I got say. Them sick stomach, man. You understand what I say? Them sick stomach. Real thing. And that's why PNP in the parliament, if you stop laugh up with them. None smile, bro. You know, no violence, but you not smiling with nobody, brother. Serious militant. You see what I deal with? Yeah, just know see a devil I deal with. No smile up with no devil, man. Only thing you're supposed to tell the devil say, I go repent or burn. Simple as that. Let's continue. One Zuleika Jess. I think they can't stop this.
Whether they had any encounters with officers. To my surprise, the post went viral. Hundreds of persons started to comment and share the negative experiences that they've had. Persons weren't complaining about the tickets that they were getting. They were complaining about the conduct, the way that the officers treat the traveling public. And one of the comments that stood out to me, it was actually a direct message that was sent to me by a medical doctor. And he recounted the fact that he was on the phone with a nurse dealing with a patient that was in medical distress. He works in the government system. He's trying to help. And so he's on the phone giving medical instructions when the same police officer, female police officer, stopped him, gave him a ticket, even though he told the officer he was on the phone with the nurse trying to sort out a medical emergency. But the issue for him also was not about the ticket. It was about the disrespectful and the rude remarks and the comments and conduct of the officer in question. I say all of this to say that it is important to note that this matter has never had anything to do with traffic tickets. In fact, even when I made the post, I never spoke about any traffic ticket because it's neither here nor there. The concern has always been about the conduct of the officers in question. Now, be that as it may, when you get a traffic ticket, there are two things that can happen. Either you pay the traffic ticket online or you go to court and you dispute the ticket. Initially, we decided that we would have disputed the ticket because of the circumstances. And so we went to court. By the way, it was after I made the post that the police contacted me to say that they were also charging me for the same offenses that the driver had been charged for, the same traffic offenses. Again, neither here nor there. I work in the court system. You can't frighten me by threatening to take me before the court because I've made a public post complaining about the conduct of your officers. Anyways, be that as it may, we decided that we would have gone to court and deal with it by way of a trial. Got to court yesterday only to find out that the earliest trial date available for a simple traffic court matter is all the way in September. And even with it being set for September, there's no guarantee that the matter would get off the ground on that first date because of the length of the list, the number of cases before the court. So it means that we would have to be going back and forth in order to have the matter tried. Truth is, my driver doesn't even work with me anymore. That day that the incident happened was his last day on the job. So for him to be leaving, to come back into the constituency, leaving his place of work, for him to come back and forth in order to have this matter tried, for me to also take the time off when you all know how busy I am dealing with the various issues that we have to deal with. We decided as a matter of expediency that we would simply enter a plea of guilt and have the matter disposed of on that very same day. Because the truth is, when you are before the courts, you can do two things, one of two things. Either you're going to plead guilty, pay the fine, and just have the matter come to an end, or you can plead not guilty and then go back and forth in order to have the matter tried. Unfortunately, even though as a matter of principle, I would have loved to take the option where I go back and forth and have the matter come to a resolution by way of trial, I did not have the time. I still do not have the luxury of time to engage in that method. And so we decided to bring the matter to a close yesterday. So, long story short, in a nutshell, yesterday, I contributed to the courts in Balaclava. Unlike the government that is still yet to contribute any of the disaster relief fund towards the courts. What is the government waiting for?
Real issues. You see what she did there? She showed you that this thing that they put in the newspaper, I'm talking about her driver that's not her driver anymore. This is the reason why he's not a driver anymore. The experience that he got, obviously, with the police shook the man up. The disgusting behavior of the police, according to him. And then it's like, back and forth, and he's not working with her anymore. Well, it makes sense for her and him. That makes a lot of sense. When I saw the article in Oceanwide, I said, man, these people are desperate, bro. Hey, I hope that you people that watch and listen are, your IQ is high enough to not fall for the nonsense that comes out of Oceanwide News. Honestly. Just, the reputation has already been damaged in Oceanwide. They did it to themselves. You now should not even give them, don't put any fuel to them fire. Excellence, big up yourself. Don't put any fuel to them fire, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's what I would advise you to do. Don't pay them no mind. Because they are a waste of space and time. Utterly waste of space and time. You know, the lady explained everything. I am going to go back to the post and I'm going to look at every single comment of what the person said about the police. And we have to understand, people, the police are people too, they are not robots, you know. Some of them have them come from some bagga place. Them don't know how to separate them nasty character, where them live and where them come from, and them household from them workplace. They don't know how to be professionals. And that's a problem with a lot of people in Jamaica, not just police, because them say people are people. So when you hear people have bad experiences with police because of them attitude, imagine somebody that has the power that the police have with a nasty attitude. It costs people their lives, it costs people money, and it costs people their time. Can't get back your life, your money are gonna go away, and your life, your time, you can't get back your time neither. So all of these things that they cost you is very, very important. Very, very important. We are literally living in prisons, a sophisticated prison slave plantation in Jamaica. The way how the police them operate and the government. We are literally living in that type of space. Me see police going to church, go lock off a church. The church gathering. I'm not talking about COVID. I'm talking about after COVID, when people actually have a funeral going on. Go upon the pulpit and everything. One time, no man wouldn't even try them to sit there, no man. If the church did connected, you know. The people them when they in church, them they know when I do the wrong thing sometime, you know. Man just go up on the podium and drop down dead, you know, man. Holy Ghost box down that flat, you know, brother. Back in the day, you know. Yes. Foaming. You understand what I deal with? Yes. I don't know if you don't experience them thing, they see them thing there. Or some serious altar. No, them can't set her up, man. Remember, say she a lawyer in a calligraphy. I want to tell you, man. Them can't set her up. Them can't set her up. Remember, say she's a lawyer. And if somebody for ramp with, you know, somebody will know the law, and he's a lawyer, and I like a police. Big up yourself, Splash DJ. Mad. Somebody will know the law and is a lawyer is not somebody for ramp with. Splash DJ. My G. Right now, I'm going to send you one picture, you know. I need this charger, you know, my general. I need to get this charger for me. Charger stop work on the computer, bro. It's a very special charger, specific specs. I'll send you a picture. Send you a picture, man. I'll send you a link. I order this to me, dog. Nah, work, bro. I can't do nothing more. I try everything. I tape you up, I connect back the wire them. Yeah, man, they can't ramp with Zuleika just, bro. And worse like how Zuleika just got exposed them nasty system. Yes, Sharon, big up yourself. Right? Worse like how then go corrupt them nasty system. Them so-called justice system. She got exposed that them not like that. Watch out, look at her. See it there? See what I have to do? See what I have to do my side? Totally gone, man. Nothing now come out of him, man. Phone now, the something not charge, you know? I don't know what else to do at this point, to be honest with you. I'm trying my best. But it we separate the wire them. I put the wire them, we're supposed to connect it to each other. You know, like blue pan blue and red pan red. Are two wire, you know. Yeah, man, I send a link to you, man. I take a picture and Google the actual charger for Amazon, the exact model, and send you the link, bro. I'm gonna need more than one of them anyway, isn't me? If me even get one, I'm gonna need more now. I can't have this happen to me again. I can't have that charger, yeah. Because it's such a specific charger that I hard to get for one. You see what I say? And the machine I can't use any charger. That got mash up. Machine I want power machine. The machine, I want power machine. Fast machine, you understand? Knowing me still after me done the live, me still have to try. I'm still have to try a thing, but it might not, even if it work, I still have to get a new charger. Can't have this thing we cause all fire and this, man. You know what I mean? I want not to go sparks. Next thing I hear say worse something, because the devil they want to know. Cookie, what you deal with? Charlene, what go on? What go on in that football, ladies? As a matter of fact, tonight, basketball now go on tonight, man. No, tonight the Knicks are sitting there play. Idiot NBA sell out. You know how much people are talking about it? So the NBA finals rig. Can't rate them, you know? No, I don't like corruption, brother. No way at all. But this is which part of it. Me not like corruption. I don't like corruption, bro. I have corruption in many farms, you know. Yeah, man, I'm going to send you the link, bro. I picture I'm going to take you now. I send you the link. People, you see why else I go on the space, you know. I'm glad to find Zulika. Zulika.
You realize that you're important in Jamaican
Yeah, man, them I go after just
politics when a simple
smear campaign, you know. Big old news article over our drive and listen, Kuya. What is this?
National Party Media Unit.
This is Sulika Jess, Member of Parliament and Opposition spokesperson on justice. I am speaking today because the truth demands to be told. Yesterday, Minister of Justice Delroy Chott stood on the floor of Gordon House and declared that Jamaica faces no human rights issues.
My God.
That statement is not just a profound error, it is entirely delusional. Let me be clear about what is happening in the country right now. 11 Jamaican citizens were fatally shot by police in a single 24-hour period. This brings our year-to-date total to a staggering 153 police-related fatalities. To look at those numbers and say there is no human rights issue is the very definition of gaslighting the Jamaican public. And it gets worse. Indicom has confirmed that not one body-worn camera was activated by any officer involved in those 11 fatal shootings. Not one. That is a fundamental breach of accountability, and it cannot continue. Jamaica cannot resolve its problems if the government refuses to acknowledge they exist. This denial is a direct insult to every human rights advocate, every watchdog organization, and every family fighting for justice on this island. I am calling on Minister Chott to immediately retract his statement. The Ministry of Justice must stop making excuses, face reality, and commit to a human rights agenda that genuinely safeguards the constitutional rights of every Jamaican citizen.
Visit our website at pnp.org.jm or check us out on Facebook at Jamaica PNP.
Delusional. Delusional, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely delusional. Somebody just sent me something a while ago. What is? Alberta Law Society reprimands ex-Justice Minister K.C. Madu, orders 39K payments. Which part this? Which country this?
Big news that one.
Canada this something? Alberta's Law Society has formally reprimanded former Provincial Justice Minister K.C. Madu. He has also been ordered to pay nearly $39,000 in costs pending his appeal of the discipline decision. Madu was found guilty last year of conduct worthy of sanction over a phone call he made to Edmonton police chief after receiving a traffic ticket in 2021. So he make a phone call about a traffic ticket and he get charged.
Take a pause, this a bolo. Take a pause. You hear me I say no. That not sound similar to one next ticket in Jamaica. I'm gonna tell you who bolo. Daryl Vaz with the traffic stop and the man the name again, man. Oh God, I forgot his name. The person who's supposed to be the next commissioner of police. I think Owen Ellington. I don't remember if it's Owen Ellington who did get involved in that ticket. But somebody in the chat we can remember that. Or on YouTube.
So his conduct as a lawyer.
No, Fabs. Hold on the bolo. Fabs. Mr. Fabs. It was Daryl Vaz who get Mr. Fabs in problem. That is why he did have to resign and he never get the job of the commissioner of police in Jamaica. That is a similar thing what happened in Alberta. That is why I believe them saying that.
But look, police are simple sitting there with this man like Silver never go on. New York Knicks beat Spurs 94-90 clinching NBA championship. Okay. I tell you say whole thing sell out, man. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised, my brother. And one thing me know, the world right now, one brother will to sue the NBA because of it. You hear what I said? There's a YouTuber that is about to sue the NBA because of this rigged NBA finals. Me see the man play some clip without the ball a bounce. A long time the man talk about something, you know. Them have something called a technology where they use where magnet in the ball. From then start use the Wilson ball. Yeah, and they must say I saw them actually control the betting. Cause you know say gambling in the NBA, right? So they can control who win and then pay out so they don't lose based off a profit. It's deep. It's deep, ladies and gentlemen. And then there was an email that suggested that an email from Epstein files that it told you who would win for the last 10 years, and the email was dated back about 11 years ago. So the email showed you who would win the NBA finals every year. And let me tell you, all those names were correct up to New York. And if New York has won, as Sylvan have said, there you have it. All the New Yorkers, you know, will not go vex because it go spoil for no celebration. But the truth is just the truth. I mean, I tell you, there's a brother about to sue the NBA. I'm talking about $1 billion lawsuit. The man said him have the evidence of the technology. Him have the video clips to show the abnormal movement of the ball when the man shoot the three them. The New York Knicks shoot the three them. Yes, in key moments for them to come back in the games. Y'all think it's a joke, man. Hey, man, I want him to file that lawsuit, bro. Yes, sir. And there's other persons that is actually looking to sue the NBA as well and join him in the lawsuit. So you might see a massive lawsuit against the NBA. I am not kidding. People are looking at it and like, yo, this thing is rigged. And these people are not even like, where would I say now? They are Spurs fans. They're just lovers of basketball. Commentators, they don't live in the city. They're just looking at the game, wanting to enjoy a game. You understand? Yeah. So that wouldn't, it wouldn't. I mean, I didn't have any interest in really looking at the game because I said I know that they're going to if they are actually won. Let me just check. If they actually won, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me, you know. And you know, see there, New York Knicks champions, yeah, see there. They listen. It was already set, ladies and gentlemen. According to the email, it was already set for the New York Knicks to win. And I vowed if the New York Knicks won this game, I'm not gonna watch any more basketball. I'm done with the NBA after this. It has turned into the world, or what you call it, wrestling, WWF, WWE. You remember when they thought that wrestling was real, and then they found out it was all a facade? Yeah, that's where I'm at with the NBA. I have watched the NBA carry LeBron James for seasons. Wrestling, yeah. I've watched him carry LeBron James for seasons. The man is trash. And the man have a team, the man in team them are trash because of him. And the man them carry the man go to the Blue Earth finals. I mean, I said, what kind of madness is this? And I carry him to the what do you call it? To the playoffs. Peer foul call referees. And then on the other end, you know, see the same reciprocation. And I'm like, man, this is wild. Yeah, the NBA and the I mean, you know what the fans for New York was doing? In New York, beating up Spurs fans. Wild, bro. Let me hear what something they say. Let me hear what I say. Since I'm live right now. Let me talk about it. Yeah, I'm done with the NBA after this. It's over with. Forget about it. I see paying customers, persons that subscribe, a lot of them is going to be done with the NBA too. Casino for Life. Casino for Life podcast. Let's see if he's live. Oh, wow. I guess he's not live. Let me see. I guess he's on his other page. Casino. One Crack News. One Crack News. You're not live on that either? Oh man, Casino, man, what? I was watching Casino last night. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play something for you to let you know that this is serious and he's serious. I'm gonna play something for you. I'm gonna show you how serious Casino is. All right, here we go.
Yeah, they tried to set the man hair on fire.
Here we go.
And rip his jersey. Great, dog. What you just did in this game with that magnet ball, I'm going to investigate you, and I'm getting a multi-million-dollar lawsuit, if not $1 billion lawsuit against you for what you just did in this next game. In this game 4, I am suing you. I'm suing you for every goddamn dime that organization has. I'm suing. This is criminal. There's enough evidence in this game right here of corruption on the largest scale. All of y'all should be arrested. Dear NBA, dear Adam Silver, I am suing you. I am suing you for corruption. What you just did in this game with that magnet ball, I'm going to investigate you, and I'm getting a multi-million-dollar lawsuit, if not $1 billion lawsuit.
Y'all thought I was playing.
For what you just did in this next game.
Y'all thought I was lying, right? Y'all thought I was lying. He's serious.
I still haven't gotten any rest from yesterday. It's disgusting. I keep trying to find lawyers to take this case to sue the National Basketball Association. I mean, yesterday was very evident that this game is rigged. This magnet ball that they're using is ruining the game of basketball, and most of you are so blind you don't even see it. Y'all remember this from the third quarter? Look at that. That's ridiculous. A basketball is not going to do that. Shot. And you don't even
look at this. Just look at the movement of this ball.
Y'all remember this from the third quarter?
Look at this.
Look at that.
You see when you watch it in real time and you see the ball bounce off the iron and it's the force at which it hit the backboard, the way it came down soft in the rim. No, bro. That's magnet ball right there, baby. When I saw this clip, I said, oh my God. Now I see what Carcino is talking about. Yep. Yo.
That's ridiculous.
Wild.
A basketball is not going to do that.
No.
Shot with that type of...
Listen, if you play ball, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't play ball, if you don't understand, you know, the spin of the ball when you shoot it and all of that, it's going to sound wild to you that we're saying. You telling me that these people got a magnet ball? It appears to be. It appears to be. These two clips alone that he showed in this live.
With that type of spin and speed on the ball. This destroys physics altogether.
Bro, speed, velocity, the ricochet effect, all of that. Once the ball bangs and hits the backboard hard, it's coming off harder. It doesn't come off soft. It's simple physics. Simple physics.
Look at it go. Once again.
Hey, what's going on? What's up? I'm good. I don't normally do this, but just because it's you. Well, go on. You wanna play a game?
I was like, yeah, let's play a game.
All right.
I don't think he's gonna come, but
yeah, because I don't usually do. I really don't usually do. Yeah, because what I talk about on here is, but I'm almost done with the live, so why not? My side, let's go. We're gonna do a match. Please don't disappoint me. Y'all need to show up.
are we doing a match?
Yeah.
You said you want to play a game.
Oh no, do a match. Just do a match. All right. My side.
I think we still in a match. We can still play the game though, right?
Nah, I don't know about these games, man. I don't know about the game thing. I'll just do a match. All right.
Man, let's play a game. Accept it. Come on.
Nah, I'm not playing the game, man. I'm not playing no games. Oh my God. I'm not a game person.
Like this.
Nah. Oh man. Yes, my side. Get the tops up for me.
Getting that from YouTube. I gotta change my thing.
Taps and roses, all that good stuff. Y'all don't disappoint me. There's 80 plus of y'all here, man. All right, this is the time for y'all to roll out them gifts. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. Don't be disappointed. I don't be stressing y'all out about that type of thing. But y'all see the live goal, man. Do the right thing, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody, let's go. Plus, I need to get to 50K anyway before I leave. It's a perfect opportunity. What are we doing? Come on, man. Turn me up, man. We got, what, 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Turn me up. All right. Let me go get some people, see if I can find some shooters. Where are my shooters at, man? I need some shooters. Let me get some shooters over here. Let me get my people from yeah, let me send that to them. I need some shooters. Call some shooters in. Yes, where's my girls? Where's my ladies? Where's my ladies? Oh my God. Whoa. Whoa. Swipe left to close? Okay. Come on my side. Yo, everybody started to drop off instead of tapping up the screen. What are we doing? Oh man, y'all tripping. Come on my side, let's go. Marcus Garvey bought the Nick. Man. I would not be proud of that title. I can tell you that right now. I'm sorry. And I apologize. No way. I don't want nobody to give me no title. I want to work for that. Big up yourself, Ishmael. Ishmael in the building. Ishmael. Shout out to Ishmael, man. What go on? Big up Ishmael, ladies and gentlemen. Please, ladies and gentlemen, keep Andre Stevens in your prayers. For those who don't know, the brother lost his heart and soul. You understand? Mama Winnie. Not Mama Winnie. His grandmother. He lost his heart and soul, right? So you know, so it's a very, very tough time. And I think he's gone overseas. Yo, it's a load, man. It's a load. You understand? So yeah, man, calligrapher say big up Ishmael. Big up. Guys, when you can drop some gifts to, you know, and solidify the thing, you know, instead of just, for those who can drop gifts, drop some gifts, man. I don't usually do this, man. Don't make me have to beg for some gifts. He's out. Mighty God. Alright, so I'm going to turn on my side because I'm music, you know. Yes, people. 12 and 8. But the two side are not going good, man. Fear side is not doing well on my side. Only 12 and 8 on the tops, them guys. That's crazy. Supposed to say some 500 and some, you know, some 1,000. You understand? Let me see who there. I come like none of my shooter them not there, you know. Where is Chantel? Where is Lavish? Where is Wiz? She jump off? Okay. She jumped off, y'all. She jumped off. What you say? Mom wants. What you say, calligrapher? Ishmael. Ishmael, thanks, bro, but she gone. She gone. But yeah, this basketball thing. Yeah, another distraction that I will not be partaking in moving forward. No football, no basketball, no none of that. Selvan himself, a big up Ishmael. He was tuned in earlier to the program. Man said, a big up. You know what I mean? But a whole heap of things are going on in Jamaica, eh? Land grabbing. People are being you can't still open your chest, bro. You can't you can't still open your chest, man. You don't need to playing a game for you open your chest. You can open your chest if you want. Ishmael saying ready for open your chest, ladies and gentlemen. Man gone in our treasure chest. Brawling. But me I tell you say right now. What go on to Jamaica even make no sense. It resemble. Why is this girl coming on my feed? Why is this lady coming? No, come off from my page. Come off from my page. What this man? Them nasty labor right vlogger they come from my YouTube for you page. Not interested. I don't want to see none of that. I don't listen to y'all, bro. Y'all is trash. I don't care if I have less than 100 people watching me at times. Y'all is trash. I don't care how many people y'all got. Y'all is trash. I don't look at my numbers to say, man, y'all is trash, bro. Y'all is trash. Oh, I'm sorry. She's back, guys. She's back. She's back, ladies and gentlemen. She's back. Hey, let's go again. Let's go again. Let's go. Then send them out, open up the chest. Let's go. Hey, Ishmael, you ready? Got your wish, dog. She's back. She's back. Pretty smile. Pretty smile. Start the match.
Now, let Ishmael come over here.
Ah, Ishmael, you hear that? Ishmael, she said must come over there, bro. She said must come over there. Come through my side. Come through. I never knew lifting your wife's pregnant belly was a thing. That's interesting. It gives them relief. Wow. Come on, my side. Come on. We need some gifts. I have a live goal. We should get to 50K in this one. We're at 40.6. Yeah. So we should get to 50K. We only have 3 minutes and 30 seconds. We can do it. There's 70 plus of y'all, man. Come on, let's go. Beat it up. Beat up the screen. Pause. Pause. Hella pause. Yo. Seven days? How you do that? You gotta get some rest. I do 7 days a week too. I ain't gonna cap. Right here on social media, 7 days a week. No days off. How that work? Oh, you got multiple jobs. Oh, I got you. I understand. So you really don't work. You really don't work weekly. You really work 7 days and 4 days and 7 days and 4 days. Okay, I got you. Rotate. Right. Rotating weekends. Man, that's a lot of work. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta love that. Yeah. Oh my God. Ugh, pause. All right. TMI, baby. TMI ain't no idea. Oh, what the hell going on? Oh my, that's gotta be traumatic. Hey, Generique, big up. That's some traumatic stuff. Man, listen. Nah, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Please, I don't want to know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an important job, obviously. Mm-hmm. Right.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, no.
Hey, man, y'all not doing so. Hey, where Ishmael at, man? Well, let me look at my people, man. Everybody dropping off. Nobody don't want to be a part of this. Kingdom Connect. What's up? What's up, Kingdom Connect? Let me see. Blacker. Who follow? So all these people. Diane, Wagwan, Diane. I'm calling y'all out, man. Rochelle, what's up, Rochelle? Y'all gonna embarrass me over here at Cookie. What's up, Cookie? Y'all gonna embarrass me right now. Dawn, Anthony. Who else following me over here? Hey, Latanya, y'all gonna let her embarrass me over here, man? Y'all gonna let me lose, bro? What is going on right now, bro? Where is Splash Digi? Patsy, where's Patsy? Oh, man. Love for Jamaica. What's going on? Y'all gotta send gifts, man. No. Oh, I see one of my baby over here. Hey, baby, what's up, my baby? Hey, baby. Where she at? Oh, she ain't say hi. You at work? You chilling? Salute to you, Nikki. Hey, but seriously though, y'all doing me bad, man. I'm losing by 2 for the last minute, and nobody has done anything yet.
All lies will be exposed. That's all.
I'm gonna call in the artillery.
Anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take.
I'm gonna call in the artillery, ladies and gentlemen. I got 2 minutes, man. I'm gonna call in the artillery, man. Yeah, I'm calling in the artillery, man. It's wild, man. Yeah. Answer the phone, man. Sergeant, answer the phone, Sergeant. What is going on? Ah, man. Yo, brother, I'm over here losing in a match, Bridget. On the TikTok. Forward, bro. I'm calling the artillery. Yeah, see, once he heard that, he hung up the phone. That's my guy, man. Huh? I know you bad because I see you in a lot of games, so I know you bad. But I can't be losing by 2. Man, let me lose by 100. 2? Man, y'all, man, I thought y'all loved me over here, man. Man, y'all don't love me over here, man. Y'all don't love me, boy. And she playing Jamaican music while doing it. This is unacceptable, man. This is unacceptable, ladies and gentlemen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you're from the South. You're from DR? Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Man, I can't believe y'all had me lose, boy. Hey, I'm gonna catch you later, though. I'm about to bounce. All right? All right, peace, sweetie. You have a good one. Appreciate you. Hey, guys, see you guys later, man. Told y'all I'm not gonna be late tonight. I'm gonna get some rest, so appreciate everybody. Can't believe y'all had me lose, man. Dang. My artillery came in late. I lost by 2 points. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Big up yourself, Splash DJ. Thanks for pulling up, man. Hey, see y'all later, man. All right, check out the videos. I got 100 videos that y'all didn't watch yet. Go look back, check out the videos, like and share. Thank you kindly. For the persons on TikTok, my YouTube link is in the bio. So click on my face right here. Go to my bio and you'll see the YouTube link. Subscribe to the page, all right? God bless each and every one of y'all. See y'all later. I'm out.